started already.
Because there's no way you're able to roll that high for Ozzy.
No, I don't have the one for
Maybe some elf hands like mine, but
The stream is technically started, but I need to plug something in. So, okay then, be entertaining.
You expect us to? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty
At
entertaining.
the time, 'cause I had
Just
these
by talking.
songs and, like, 20.
That's copyrighted, my friend.
No, this is just my big playlist.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, I would
Yeah, I know the
willing
big
to say that
playlist.
this
We're
dice
totally
is
professional.
I-
I don't think it's
One
intentional. I
for-
think it's just unbalanced on
My
the other side.
paladin and the ranger that are in a relationship right now. I'm building it with the person who's playing the ranger.
Then again,
I
it,
have a stereotypical candy
Okay, I was gonna
playlist. I have
Maybe you were just.
my
Maybe we just have some sort of luck.
maybe.
Because, like,
Okay.
my dice are fun.
We have started.
He is a half elf.
That's pretty good.
Bard
I mean,
ranger
that's
warlock.
pretty high, but it's still
Interesting.
pretty good.
We've started, Joseph.
I also have at least 2 playlists of grass and hairs.
I think he's aware.
I'm aware and I don't care.
I know.
Oh wait, let me good sound it off.
This, my friend, is above average.
Mm.
Okay. Hello. And welcome
To pain.
to Dungeonfinders, a show about neither dungeons nor finding them.
As of right
For
now.
now. We will find those.
Shut up.
I think he's starting to show cracks already.
When last we left our heroes.
We murdered Aussie.
That too.
Well, more like she murdered us. Well, me, really.
You guys survived Aussie.
Yeah.
Objective survive Aussie.
That's really what it was.
Objective don't die.
Objective run.
Yeah, Hector
Objective
didn't do
run.
too well there.
No.
Went down, rolled it.
You were at like 2 hit points though.
No, I went down and then rolled a 1 on my death save. And so I was like, oh, this is great. Nice. Nice playing Hector for the 2 sessions I got to play him.
Technically, that was your third.
Right, yeah.
Which is good.
Yes. When last we left our heroes.
You went to sleep and then woke up.
Yeah.
That,
that's what happened.
that is an oversimplification of events, but yes.
That is what happened, though.
It is where we ended.
You fought ghosts, or no, you fought ghosts that were possessing Ozzy. Right after Hector
Yes.
almost was killed by an assassin.
We left
Or,
the tower.
Had a philosophical conversation with some guards that didn't really want to have a philosophical conversation.
Physical conversation.
You
Oh, I
did
really
fight,
wanted
so
some-
physical.
I did
Yeah.
want some physical conversation.
It was physical and then got philosophical. But anyway,
Because
yes.
you're playing.
Because Hector is Hector.
Because you're playing.
Hector.
I don't always play philosophical characters.
2 of your last 2 characters have been very philosophical.
Okay, but I have... yes.
There's always some amount of philosophy to your character.
There's always some amount of philosophy to every character.
I disagree.
You accept the curse.
I don't think Koshna has much philosophy about.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I refuse. You know what?
He did.
I'm 18.
He did get a nat 20 earlier, so.
Yeah. And that was
But the
off
stream
table.
wasn't
He
starting.
has saved against the curse for now.
The
We'll
curse
have
of
to roll again
philosophy.
later.
Yeah.
No.
In fact, yes.
And after dealing with the bandit, locking him in a basement,
They're
and then
cursed.
dealing with the ghosts, you went to sleep.
Just
Surprisingly,
on a
didn't
scale
have
of
any
natural
nightmares.
2 natural ones in a
Actually,
row on different things.
maybe Hector, you've never seen ghosts ever. None of you have.
Technically, I have.
I mean, I
You don't. That doesn't count.
Yeah, no.
I was very intimate with them.
Yeah, we were flanking this dude, and no, we were flanking Ozzy,
I would prefer to.
And I just got revived. and I had advantage, and so I rolled a 1, followed by another 1.
On your death save.
No,
With the attack.
on the attack, and prior to that, I had rolled a 1 on a death save,
Yep.
And then the plant.
and then the
the
plant,
All right.
and the plant happened.
So Our plan was to go
southwest. Yeah, east-south, roughly. Well,
Southeast.
southeast.
You were going
Southeast is the word you're looking for.
You're traveling, traversing through ruins.
Yeah.
So you were going to Crackham and then seeing what ruins you can find.
I'm pretty sure we're just going through really long fetches.
What's our current setting? Can I get a refresher?
You were still when we were starting. You were still in the ruined town
I'm so sorry.
in your encampment.
Right, yeah. Hector was completely exasperated and flabbergasted at the whole situation. Was just like, I'm going to sleep now.
Seems right.
That's what he did whenever he fell off the statue.
Well, he
Well,
didn't
he
really have
didn't
much
just
of a say
collapse
there.
last time.
Level 1 warlock spells aren't that good.
Warlock spells. aren't
Warlock
that good.
spells.
So
Armor of Agathis is amazing. You're not wrong there.
yes. So begin with morning coming, and some of you are a little worn out, even though you just slept from the previous night's events. And some of you are Aussie.
which a refresher for everyone involved. Aussie's now magic parts are all yellow at the moment instead of the bluish green they were before. So you had problems with that last time. The color of your magic.
It wasn't so much the color of your, like, the fact that you just absorbed my magic. It was the fact that you just absorbed magic that I was just fascinated by.
We'll be taking the glasses off soon. I just need to.
So,
Give me dip.
So, shall we be on our way past Crackham?
yes, if we are, that is satisfactory. I do not need supplies right now. I don't know if you do.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, I
How's my spell
feel
DC go on?
rested.
How does my spell DC go on?
But, like, you said you didn't remember any of what happened. You wouldn't happen to have recalled any of it, would you?
I mean, yes, there was the voices saying that they could help me, and I went into the fog, and the voices were still there.
No. The voices were saying that you could help them.
Yes, they also said they had answers for me. That's what I'm referring to.
I have a lot to write.
And the voices became faces, and then they went through me, and then I was angry. And they wanted you.
Yes, that was
God.
that resulted in a very deadly altercation
Yes, I
between.
do apologize for your shoulder.
Oh,
And yours.
yes.
Well,
Due to the plant, it's not really a problem today. So,
oh yes, I'm going to miss the plant.
I'm not, because it's in my head.
Oh.
The plant is not in your head. I am.
You are the plant.
But yes, that is what I remember.
You cannot convince me otherwise.
Dark after I gesture to Sarek, cracked the plate, and then when I woke up, you had sealed the wound. And
Yes.
all of this.
Yes. Anyway, I've got another question for Sodri. What exactly? Where exactly were you? What were you doing for that
mentally there.
that whole
You know,
debacle
it was preoccupied.
situation?
You get to make up why you were not there, or you were there.
He wasn't in the right headspace.
So, you ever have to just take a massive, I mean, absolutely massive
Don't.
poop?
I know it.
No.
You need more fiber.
Fiber.
And you need less fiber.
You maybe should try eating too much cheese.
I'm sorry if all I was fed was fruit.
Fruit and grains.
Mm.
Vegetarian diets do not suit everyone.
Right.
I noticed that.
Well, I suppose I can't blame you for the movements in your bowels. So, moving on then. Yes, Sarek, I believe we're all ready.
Well, let's get on our way then.
So, roll survival.
16.
15 with my compass.
15.
The sun is there, which makes north there.
Correct.
Sometime.
It's kind of funny how that works.
Oh, weird, right? Kashna, what'd you get? 15. I know this looks weird, but still. Well, it was Mira rolled an 18. That's
Ilmira.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for her.
Sounds like the halfling movie.
Elismira.
Oh my gosh.
Towards Crackham. And the way towards Crackham is just a bunch of... It's just a plain. And it may take 30 minutes to get there. It's not that far away.
No. We call her Ella. That's why I don't remember the name.
No. Maybe an hour.
We met her dad near the end of that.
That's how long it took to get to the other place.
Yeah, no.
I feel like that can't
Probably
be
a little bit
something
over an hour
3 sessions
from-
long.
Longer than that.
I'm fixing the time, okay?
It's just like we live
That was like
in
4
Joplin
years ago.
and walking to Web City.
It's all our character sheet.
It's a very compact
No.
area right
Yeah,
there.
maybe
It's
5 years
fair.
ago. I don't know. I can't remember.
And we were already like halfway.
To be fair, there's no
Joplin,
traffic.
Web City, Carl Junction.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's no traffic.
There was
Or you can walk in a straight line.
What about
You
walking
got
in a
two
straight line?
fast boys walking.
Oh yeah, we do get movement speed
Should be
now.
a 40.
Yes.
Unless your
Yeah.
base speed is higher for some
Mhm.
weird reason.
Mine is
Yes.
30
Does-
and
does
will
that
always
count?
be 30.
Unless you take mobile.
Yeah, at certain levels you'll get a speed.
You should take spirit.
By the end, you should
I,
have
I
around
probably will take
That's
that.
a good one.
No, yeah.
feet.
Wait, no.
And
Yeah.
as you're walking along this plane, roll perception.
14.
Well, it's my passive perception,
I
so.
rolled the 7. When I put it down, it moved to a 1.
Right. Funny how they look awfully similar.
24.
I got a 7.
Same wisdom, same proficiency.
15.
Let's go, Obelisks.
So I'm
14.
So you two notice first, as
Put on
there
the
seems to
mask
be
stuff.
an encampment set up a few miles away from Crackham, in the direction you're walking.
Is it bandit?
Hector,
Like you would.
What? Yes?
there's an
Wouldn't really
encampment
know.
up ahead. Do you think we
You
should
would
check
just
it out,
see
or
a bunch
should
of
we
tents,
bypass it
maybe some
altogether?
crude fences.
Well, is it
set up.
directly on a path?
Not
Stealth
specifically.
up.
We can go around it.
You can drive.
Alright, cool.
It's not directly in our path, is it?
Maybe a little bit off to
Yeah.
the side.
It's a little.
Well,
off.
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't stop. If people wish to press on, I'm fully okay with that.
So
I would suggest writing something
everyone
down.
else notices. What do you do?
I'm just
This is gonna
gonna
be great.
kind of be like hiding towards the back, awkwardly shambling forward, trying to mimic Aussie as much as possible in terms of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Sodri?
And
How are you
try
doing?
to not be seen.
Sodri?
What are you doing?
Yeah, like everybody sort of slowly turns to you.
Except me.
Absolutely nothing. Don't pay attention to me. I'm not
Are
here.
your joints having problems?
Yes.
That
Do-
sounds like a
Do,
threat.
Do you?
do they need to be oiled?
I was going to say this.
Do you need assistance? And you make that noise with your mouth.
Right. Well, I'm
Is
gonna.
there a specific reason why you're behaving oddly?
I mean, just in case there's like some ne'er-do-wells up ahead.
They will not see kindly to me.
Right. Wouldn't you want to be moving freely and?
Costume just like
Oh, that won't be an issue.
By the way, I am dressed in my
Right.
traveling attire of
Put on
bundle.
Yes. Anyway, I see no problem with stopping by the encampment. In fact,
Yeah.
I'd
Thank you,
almost
Remy.
say
Yes,
That
your
I'm-
mouth is uncovered.
I'm interested in stopping by to see
here,
other
you
people.
need some elbow grease.
So, if it's all the same to you, In fact, yeah. Let's just make a quick stop.
At the
Encampment. Yes.
Okay.
So, Audrey, do you have a opposition or?
Nah. Just gonna be cracking my knuckles the entire way up there.
Cracking your knuckles as you're doing the
That would
sounds
be
with your
remarkably
Costa would
impressive
like-
and
Costa's
concerning
going to
if you could do
see
that
how you do
constantly.
this and
Just
I'm special, boy. I don't even know what type of check that'd be.
Caution's
crack
gonna
on
see. Caution's gonna see Sasha doing this. Patrick. Caution is gonna
I mean,
see
even
Sasha cracking his knuckles and he's
Popping your
just gonna do
knuckles is
this.
just
Look.
the release of pressure between joints.
Does this seem like a merchant
Crunchy
caravan,
bone.
kind of, or
As you're walking up to it, you would notice some crude fences set up around the tents. There are a couple. These look like official guards guarding the various entrances into this encampment. But you can't really tell what. It doesn't look like a merchant, but it also doesn't look like bandits because these are. You've seen these
does it seem
exact
like
looking
a
guards.
military operation of some kind?
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Can I join in on that?
12.
Well, you've never seen the military.
That's fair.
12.
You can't really tell what they're there for.
I
just
don't.
think they're
but
Does
mercenaries.
they look like military encampment?
Is it a traveling monastery?
I would just think that they're
would
mercenaries.
like to just pass on. I do not wish to bother these fine people.
Right, well, if you
Do
want
we
to
need to
step
stop in the
aside,
city?
I am good on supplies.
if Ozzy, if you want to stop kind of a ways away and, stay out of sight,
I
that's
do
fine.
not think it is a good idea for you to do the speaking.
Why?
It did not end well last time.
Well, I was trying to lie then. I'm not going to lie to these people.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 7. Technically, your passive deception or
I don't think I need
He
to
currently has no intent to lie to these people.
There's no passive deception.
No, there's not. But
So
There should
but he's
be.
not trying to lie to you. So
Yeah.
this is what you believe. Believe whatever Ozzy
I'm
wants
not
to
even
believe in
passively
this
trying to
scenario.
deceive you. I'm just
Exactly.
Hector has no intent to lie to these
I
people.
do not believe you should be the one speaking.
Well,
But
noted.
I am also not going to speak over here.
Right.
I'm going to stay
Maybe
a distance
Sarah should
away
speak.
and continue up the road a little.
So, those that
care
wish.
if you-
And you're not like
Sorry,
exactly
sorry.
by the tents. You can just this is what you notice on your way over there.
You're the only one.
Yes. So those who want to join me can join me, and those who don't can, I suppose, stick with Ozzy.
Yeah, I'm just continuing up the road a little bit.
I will stick with Hector for the time being. Best of luck to all of you. I will.
And are you two heading over to the?
Yeah.
Encampment, yes.
Me
Is anybody
too.
else?
I am. I have no sense of social dignity.
Amira's like, I'm gonna stay with Ozzy.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay with Aussie as well.
Looking at the two short boys.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Aussie, how did you get to be so tall?
I was built this way.
Hmm.
You might have been even taller if you hadn't broke before you broke.
You think I could become as tall as you one day?
You're what are you again?
5'8".
You're a human?
Tiefling.
Okay. No.
Oh.
I believe you are done growing. Pat
Aw.
pat.
Aussie, do you have an ability to crush people's dreams?
I wanted to
I
be a
have not
basketball
tried.
player.
I don't know if
You're
that's sarcasm or
successful
not.
Either way.
I will add that to my repertoire.
No!
Okay. So, Hector, Sarek, and Kashna walk over to the encampment. The
Yeah.
guards like notice you and can we help you?
Hello. Yes. We're just travelers. We've come from some ruins a bit further back down the road, and I suppose I'm really just here to see some new faces and kind of take a short rest.
I'm interested in the news as to why an encampment was set outside the city.
It's not exactly outside the city. It's a few miles away from the city. And both you three roll perception.
23.
18.
No. 12.
Okay. You two notice. Kasha is too busy looking at a butterfly.
No, I'm busy doing this, trying to get him to notice.
You see a bug and you're like, oh. You two notice behind the guards in the middle of the encampment are 5 pillars. 5 obelisks in a circle in center of the encampment. And there appear to be a couple sort of royal looking people examining it. A couple of them look to be possible magicians or clerics of some kind.
Interesting.
Does this man answer the question of mine?
Of why
Why the encampment set this coast? Why an encampment has been
It's,
this close to a city?
official High King business.
Right, so can we come in?
Do you work for the High King?
Not
Occasionally.
personally. Not personally, no.
Do you have authorization papers?
No?
No.
Fair enough. Well,
Is it often that the High King just doesn't release the knowledge of like what the guards are doing, like what the business is on?
These are not like guards of the city.
Yeah, but
These are
like,
just-
is it often that he does stuff in secret? Like,
well, it's not like what they're doing is secret because anyone could just walk up and ask them, but it's more of like they're not trying to call attention to it.
okay,
He's not. It's
not a secret. They just haven't told anyone.
they're not gonna announce that the king is doing something.
that's fair. I don't expect them to. I just was wondering if they were going to try to hide what they were doing by just like omitting any information that I'm asking you about. Well, at least based on prior. Those obelisks, they're for a religious reason, or
That is why we are here.
figuring out what they're... Did they just show up or something, or...
They appeared more recently.
oh. If you need experts on religion,
We have
an additional one.
You are not an expert on religion.
What church are you from?
The creators. I'm a cleric of the creator.
Not matter.
It means I have more than you.
And how high are you
100%
up in the ladder?
I know.
Well,
This is equivalent to a general asking a private what rank he is so he can viciously tear him a new one.
yeah.
What's your rank, soldier?
Well, as I stand, I currently possess no rank. I'm simply just a traveling cleric for the church.
Do you have papers?
Certainly, I do have paper.
So, what kind
you tell me what
of
you
papers
need
are you
before
looking
you-
for exactly?
An official
Hey,
signed
if he shows me what he
paper
needs, I can
to
forge
say
it
Signed by who?
perfectly, actually.
whoever the bishop of
If
your
I roll
church
well.
is.
Well,
The temple
Actually,
you
no,
hail
they
from.
succeed a roll.
right. Well, no, I don't possess those, but I can assure you, I am a cleric. I can cast spells of divinity.
Yes, and so can clerics of the Marauder.
Yes. That
They would not be allowed in this.
that is perfectly understandable.
I don't know, Carice. I
Thank you
don't
for
know.
asking this. I'm asking myself.
Why did y'all let Hector talk again?
Because I'm not planning on stopping anyone.
Because I can't speak common.
Hector's not trying to persuade his way in here.
I would like your -1 charisma to be the face of the party, please.
Would you rather my negative
More or
two?
less it has been.
What about my +3?
Yeah, the person who can't speak common, definitely.
Yeah,
You're the mascot and you know it.
You're the animal companion.
That's racist.
What do you have?
Yes, it is. You got a problem?
No.
Yes.
I feel like it would be worse if I said that Sawdry was the animal companion.
Yeah, that'd be worse. No, it's not. It's literally not.
I would call that so.
I don't suppose there's any way I could just
Those are
prove to
equally
you
bad.
without the papers that I am in fact a cleric of the Creator. Could I?
Oh, you could.
I may not have pupils.
I do have
I'm
this. I
visibly
do have a
rolling
divine
my eyes.
symbol of the Creator, and I
Yes.
can cast spells from it.
Please
Does
do.
it seem to be like?
And I will cast light through the divine symbol. Okay.
Does it seem to be? Do they seem to have like religious looking people?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of religious-looking clerics examining the obelisks.
Can I?
So I don't suppose that's
I'm going to
admissible proof.
religion to see if any of them are like high on the totem pole of religious people. 4.
Well,
They're clerics.
They're clerics, yeah.
so. I don't suppose my spell here could pass as admissible proof that I am in fact a cleric of the divine
Yeah,
faith.
it is proof, but we will have to consult our religious experts.
Please.
No.
He
Nothing's considered.
Keep
It's
watch.
about from
And he leaves and goes and talks to a couple of the clerics.
Decent.
This will take maybe a minute or two. And the other guy's just
I would like
Caution is
to
gonna
let you
stare at
know
him.
That Aussie went 100 feet up the road
Did they seem to be
and is
royal?
turned around and is watching this from 100
They
feet
don't look
out,
like-
unmoving.
They don't look
Patrick,
like royal guards.
Caution is going
They
to
don't
do
look like
this.
royal guards. They're just like city guards or something.
they look like just city
Yeah.
guards.
So you, what's life like for you? What's the day in the life of
How's
a god?
the weather? Do you come here often?
Do you have a family?
Can I meet them?
How long
Can I
has this
kill them?
conversation been going on since we walked
Not
100
very
feet up the
long.
road? Has it been more than 60 seconds?
Yes.
Yes.
Sawdry, would you go get them? This is leading nowhere.
Wow. Allotting for a single minute.
If you didn't get in within this first minute, you weren't going to get in.
Oh, I disagree.
Alright, cool.
Listen, you knew this was going to happen.
I'll be back in a few.
Don't complain.
So
Yes.
I told Sawdry to go gather them
I
up.
know.
So
Yes, bring the societally perceived cursed one to retrieve a cleric.
Excuse me, I'm right here.
Definitely wouldn't soil my
It's-
reputation
it
at all.
can be dangerous sometimes.
Well, I would imagine so.
Bandits and thieves.
Have you encountered any?
Recently?
Yes,
No.
like the past month.
Correct.
Maybe
oh, no,
one.
not at all. None. Zero. Neither
One.
does
Well,
me
Well,
and him.
me and my friends actually just recently
I
encountered
put
one
up with his BS
in-
for a lot longer.
in the ruins of a town further
Way
back
too long.
south. I believe
Okay.
it was back south, right? The ruins we came from.
-1 charisma, boy.
I'm not rolling any charisma-based
This
checks
means
right now.
nothing.
Yet.
I don't
Yet.
know which way's west.
Yet.
South.
In this
Towards Sleekburn and the nearest coast is west.
Oh, yeah.
we came from the east.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I would have said east then. And yes, we did encounter a bandit from the ruins of a town a bit back to the east.
Yo, Hector. We done?
No! The consulting with the religious experts to see whether or not I can get in.
And the other guard comes back and says, "What's your name?"
Hector Dalmond. Dalman.
He goes
That's
over
my
and says something to the other clerics, and he comes back. You can come in.
All right. Well,
Is this your guard?
Yes, I am here to protect him.
They look down at Kashna, and
this is a strange creature we picked up along the way. It seems to understand us, but it cannot speak back to us directly in common. It can write in common, but regardless,
okay, it can stay us.
So
yes,
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
look
Please
down
take
at
care
the
of us.
halfling. They are going inside.
I
know.
Me too.
Yeah.
Using thaumaturgy, I'm just gonna shout back, y'all coming or what?
The guard's like,
I'm
there's
too
there more of
uncomfortable to
you?
do the
No,
talking.
just it should just be Sarek and I.
I just
No,
wave at
no.
him.
Just ignore anybody else you see. It's just Sarek and I. These were our traveling compatriots, and they decided to stay outside until we just.
I asked if there was more of you, and you said no. And then you said these were your traveling companions.
Yes, we have been traveling with them, but
Okay.
we are the only
They
two.
can stay outside.
Yes, I agree.
I say next time we have a vote in chat and just have her choose what we do.
No.
No,
I disagree.
we're not making this whole
No.
campaign RNG.
Yeah,
We're not
so I'm
just
gonna
gonna
watch
roll.
them go.
Everything is just gonna be
Maybe one,
dice
maybe a
generator.
single session.
I'm gonna walk. 'Cause
Not
this is along the road, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Or
walk
to the side of the road.
the opposite side of the road that the camp thing's on, about 15 feet, and just sit
Good.
down in the middle of the field or whatever this is,
Nice.
and not move.
Hey, Mr. Guard.
Yes.
So, weird question. Would you mind a bet real quick?
yes, the two people with no social etiquette.
I'm all right.
No, you're not.
Don't worry. Nothing. I win.
Why?
I just want to see. Like, you can show
I
us like,
agree.
the outskirts and that type of thing. Nothing.
What kind of bet?
I don't know. Dice game, real quick. I win. You let us see the inside real quick.
That's not how
and
this works. I have a job to do.
do your job.
No.
You'd be patrolling the inside, making sure that no one else is getting in.
Yes, and you cannot go in because you are not allowed in. Damn, my guard actually does his job.
I bet he's got like 5 coins.
He opens the guard.
What about the guard?
I opened the guard. What about the door?
No. No, the other way around, my dude. Where's the other way around?
Originally, it was I opened the door. What about the guard? I opened the guard.
What about the guard?
So, Hector and Sarek enter, and it's just there are 4 tents filled with various equipment, and there are 2 clerics examining the
Oh.
obelisks.
I'll approach the clerics, kind of.
And there's a man and a woman that are. Yes.
Hello, traveling cleric of the creator Hector Dalman. And this
Is that
is
how you introduce yourself?
not normally. Actually, it's the first time I've done it.
Okay.
I hope it came off well. Regardless, anyway, this is.
It's just an interesting way to establish who you are.
I wanted to establish who I was quickly, and I think it got. It did the job. Regardless, this is Sarek, my traveling companion and protector, as he puts it.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. My knowledge on these artifacts might be limited, and in fact, you might have more than I do, but I will lend what information I do possess. So, what are these things? I recognize that they're obelisks, and at this moment, Hector is going to take a closer look at these.
And they're covered in various runes.
It's a 23 on perception. Anything more specifically? I don't know if there is, but
Well, some of the runes depict creatures. Some of them, some of the creatures depicted, you can tell are orcs and goblins, maybe humans. You couldn't tell if it was a human or an elf.
Mhm.
They're usually depicted very similarly in these kinds of carvings.
can I roll a history check on this? History check on obelisks of like this, like just showing up.
Similar to this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 14.
Obelisks? Is that what you're
Yeah.
referring to?
Right, so one of the guards informed me that these obelisks showed up recently. How recently?
Well, they showed up about 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Judging by like,
And
are
they
they
are about 9 feet tall.
9 feet tall? Are they made out of rock? I would assume
They're made out of this bluish rock.
bluish rock. Okay.
It's like a.
Do they show any signs of age? Like older
They
than.
seem perfectly polished with the carvings.
So they are indeed new. At least appear new.
What?
Could. I don't know. Could I roll nature?
You might be thinking of something that I'm not doing.
Could I roll nature on the material?
Yes.
That's a 21.
21. You've never seen anything in material like this.
How long have you been set up out here?
Do you remember hearing that on the news?
Completely forgot about it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The weird art project or whatever.
Yeah. I completely forgot that happened.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Yeah.
That was
Anyway,
all. That's what it made me think of.
how long have you been set up here? After
Classes.
what of these
We received word of it 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and you've been here ever since?
Maybe a week and a half.
Right. And have you done anything more than study these?
We would prefer not to damage them.
Understandable.
We have detected them for magic. They are magical.
I would be able to do so much.
Makes sense.
But we do not know the
I can do
runes.
all this.
Well, I noticed. I don't know if you've seen this. Certainly by now you have as well. But some of these were intended to depict goblins and orcs, which is odd because stylistically, most of the time runes are more for just magical transcription and not actually aesthetic purpose. So it's odd that
So
the
I have
obelisk
remembered now.
incorporates both of these
Might have my number.
Do the
Uh,
runes seem
both of these
clean cut?
methods.
Hmm.
So they're okay. So they're not rough hewn. They're
I just
okay.
forgot. I was like, oh, that's useful. And
They're like
my
very
brain
pristinely made
Very
obelisks.
precise.
And there are 5 of them. You said.
Yes.
How are they arranged? Like a 5 on a dice, like 4 and then 1 in the middle.
No.
Or in a
it's
circle.
around.
Okay.
Like a hexagonal shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a hexagon.
Oh, is it 5-sided or 6-sided?
5-sided.
So
Pentagon.
No,
Pentagonal.
or 5 corners.
Pentagonal.
Pentagonial.
right. What do you know about the material itself? I tried figuring out what it was.
Looked through all of our
Unfortunately,
history books, and we have not seen anything like this.
I'm pulling a Leo Valdez and I'm going to make a tiny little crossbow that shoots sticks
No,
out of
that's my
various
thing.
pieces of wire and stuff because I'm bored and I have
Right.
tinker's tools.
Can you roll for it?
Dex or intelligence?
Intelligence.
9.
I think you got the curse today, buddy.
yeah, I've rolled consistently pretty high.
Bossy's very bored.
All above 10 so far.
I'm gonna kind of
What's
like
Sadri doing out there? Or is he still haggling with the guard?
After he saw that there was no changing this guard's mind other than violence, he probably just went back and started just like
I'm just standing
entering
there.
a staring contest with Ilmira first and then Aussie.
Ozzy, who cannot blink.
I would like you to roll Constitution
Ah, yes.
for a staring contest.
Enters a staring contest with a creature without eyelids.
What would that be?
minimum.
Minimum without
You get
failure.
1.
Yeah, she got a 16,
Almost minimum.
Yeah, so Elmira beats you.
and Ozzy does too because Ozzy doesn't blink.
Yeah. Aussie doesn't even realize they're in a staring contest.
But I would like you to roll Constitution to see how long.
She's looking at this
lasts.
bundle of wires and rolling very badly.
That's
rolling.
9.
And not doing well. It makes
You still like blink fairly quickly, but Ozzy's just
No,
Oh, I'm
Aussie's
sorry, were
not
you
paying
doing
attention.
something?
She's looking at.
he just looks at your eyes, and Ozzy's just
Blink! Blink, damn it, blink! Blink! Darn you!
It's a shame Ozzy doesn't have eyelids.
or eyes. There's just runes.
Yeah, Sorry just like claps at her face to try and get her to flinch.
We should give Aussie like animated eyebrows. That way, whenever
Yeah,
she's
minor
like,
illusion.
yeah, just minor illusion eyebrows. That way, when she's angry or whatever, it's
Oh,
just
that'd be great.
mad.
The ring. Was it
It was a ring of message.
ring of
Ring a message.
It's a very useful thing to have.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
Alternatively, you can be a
Neat.
warforged and take magic initiate.
I
and
can
you
use
just
that to
pull
talk to you guys.
antenna out of your hand.
It's not necessary. Well, if he gives it to you, yes.
Exactly.
But only
'Cause
Microwave time.
I wouldn't say it out loud. I just have it.
do you have the
Just
message?
microwave some dude's head and be like,
Uh,
"Hello."
it'd probably
They're
be
like,
in the
"Why is it
arcane
so much warmer now?"
section, books,
Why
cards.
is my brain boiling?
I will grab that for the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Right. So you said you wanted to leave these things mostly intact. Have you experimented with any form of spells?
we have mostly been examining them. We don't really know how it will respond to
Right.
spells. We don't know what kind of magic is.
Indeed. Well, I do not want to overstep my boundaries here. But if it's all the same to you, I would like to cast a minor divine spell on it, on one of these, see what happens. Past that, if you'd still allow me to,
What spell?
well, any variation. It could be, probably it's going to. I would think less.
Less. And as the woman cleric is talking to you, the guy who's examining one of them is like, "No,
Right. Do you happen to have any suggestions, sir?
And he like looks up. You see, he has these goggles on. No,
Is it Ryle?
no casting spells.
All right. Well, that's fine. Again, if it's all the same to you, there's an additional thing I'd like to ask of you. If I could just take a minor chip.
No, we're
All
leaving
right.
these intact.
I rolled them.
Right.
My
We're
wisdom
going to try and
check.
take them to the capital.
I fully understand that,
Oh, were you just gonna?
but
bump
as it
them?
stands, the way I see it, you're going to have to experiment on them sooner or later to find out what they do. If you can learn nothing. Now, whether or not I'm a part of that, it's really not up to me. But that's simply the only word I would submit.
You're not casting any spells. You're not getting any chunks.
Decision making.
Again, that's perfectly fine. It was only a recommendation and a suggestion. Might I ask your name?
Era.
Ara? You seem to be somebody who deals in special materials, I would imagine.
Yes.
Yes. Perhaps a jeweler?
No.
No, that's his ever-D&D character.
This is not. This is not.
Oh, it could have been.
Could have been, but it's not.
Right, so you intend to take them to the capital then?
Yes.
And what do you intend to do?
Maybe Yor will know more.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
you're...
I'm
Perhaps.
gonna kind of like walk around the obelisk and kind of like in the center of them,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of looking for common characters on them if I can see them.
Oh, you see Ozzy, you see Sadri.
Not
I didn't say characters.
What?
You see Xanathar? What?
You see horses.
Goodness,
I
no.
say Strahd. And
goodness, no.
CFAC, no.
Very sad
You see a Fulterask.
you see Matt Mercer.
Appear out of nowhere.
Okay.
Noon.
He's actually
Letters.
guest starring today.
It's McNoonan time.
What are you? I know you're looking for common characters.
Common symbols between the obelisks.
Okay, roll investigation.
15.
You would notice that each obelisk, in terms of the language part of the runes, really seems to have similar words. Each obelisk depicts different words in some ancient language, but the images appeared are always the same. It's orcs, goblins, and what could be humans. They're not doing anything, but it's just some orcs, some goblins, possibly humans.
Are these known to be magical by any means?
Yes, they did. They did mention that they were, in fact. They do.
Were you not
possess
listening?
some inherent magic.
When we
No,
said
I
that?
was looking at the pictures.
Yes, forgive him.
Something to link.
Right, well, as it
cannot-
stands, I think I'd like to just spend a few more moments here to study these, and then I will
Take
be
as long
just
as you
poke,
need.
poke
on
the
my way.
rune circle that is my eye.
Yeah, okay, so Hector is going to roll a religion check on any of the runes. See if they,
I'm sorry. Can I
The
fix
language part or the symbol?
I don't know. Maybe something.
I'll roll separately for both.
Fine.
Right now, the symbols, I got
that? Here, let's
a
roll-
non-natural
let's roll a
20.
Strength check. That's an 8. So it's like a
Don't
good,
really depict anything from any religion that you're familiar
I
with.
did. I did switch the laundry over.
Weird flex, but okay.
What was that?
Sorry.
Someone just I asked someone to tell me to switch laundry over, and I did earlier. So you're good. We're good on that front.
And then for the other one, 16.
Tell.
All right.
And the woman starts like casts some spell on an amulet she's holding and just
Someone.
I might ask what you're doing.
detecting things.
Ah, specifically?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Is that just an amulet of detection?
Yes.
I was not familiar with that spell or magical capability. I mean, I know there's detection of many forms, but just detection of what?
It will tell me.
Fascinating.
Aww.
Right. I'm gonna roll an insight on such a spell and the use of it. That's a 22.
Identify.
Okay, identify
Spell
works.
Identify.
The way she put it made it sound like a non-existent spell.
I have a really weird request. After how long? So
This
I'm
will
assuming
take some-
it's
a
gonna
bit.
it's gonna be by the time they leave longer than Aussie wants it to be.
Uh-huh.
So she's gonna sit there for about 10 minutes,
Was the
fiddling with the
wall
bundle of wire, putting it back into her cloak because it's not going anywhere, showing him that she can't blink, and then she's gonna start looking for various plants that can be used for alchemy reasons because she's very, very bored. And then that's all I'm doing while
Okay.
I'm waiting on them. So what is this? Am I rolling alchemy tools or investigation?
Investigation.
I'll burn a little bit of 10 for this because this is going to be needed. 11. No, 12.
Well, that's what you're going to be doing for the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Trying to find things. And as she's using this amulet
Go check the
on this
laundry and see if
she's
it's dry.
Arrow, can you please come? And the other cleric follows her into one of the tents, and they start talking to each other.
Sarek? Can you do me a favor?
Be my wingman.
I might ask, in fact I do ask you be as subtle as possible, but just attempt to chip the smallest bit off of one of the facets.
Oh no!
2 minutes remaining.
That is a
159.
synthetic
52.
20 on perception around me.
All the guards are looking at
They're looking away.
and the clerics are talking to each other in one of the tents.
Do it.
What a hatchet.
That's such a bad idea.
Hey,
What am I
Elmira,
supposed to roll? Is
Wanna
it
go to the city?
strength?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Ozzy, you want to come?
I am busy.
Strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Goodness.
I'm busy looking for plants.
2.
Look for plants faster.
So that would be 9 on the first thing. Do I get a chip?
Not in that one.
18 on the second.
All right.
I will take a small chip Put it away.
And it has like you got a single room.
Yeah, as he's doing that, I just like sync up a loud cough. Just sorry,
What do you want?
I'm a bit part
We're
from
going
my
to the
travels.
city.
Okay.
Would
And
you
I
like
will
to come?
put the
What
rock
is
in one of my
going
We're
pockets.
going to the city.
I cannot go in. I will meet you on the east side.
Okay.
Cool.
I do have a small request if you are going into the city. I did think of some things I needed. Owie! my leg cramped up as soon as because I was sitting weird.
You're right.
And I will
Cody.
give her-
You're not needed for bad ideas.
A bag of 25 gold.
Dang.
I need, and I'm going to hand her a list because alchemist supplies allow you to use half of the price of an item. So in this instance, alchemist fire, which is about 50 gold per use, and I can make it for half the cost.
I don't think I need.
So if there is a
Have I written
medicine
anything else
man
down?
or something like that in town,
I think so.
here's a list of ingredients.
All
Would you
right.
mind picking
These
those up for me?
anymore?
And if they don't have those, then I'm going to give her a list
Sorry
of
about
herbs instead. I can make a restoration potion with this instead. I don't tell her what the first list is.
Okay.
So she can buy one or the other.
Okay.
Because both are 50 gold to buy from a store, and I need half the cost to make a potion or alchemist fire, depending on which one she gets.
Okay. So, they come out.
And I'm just still examining one of them closely.
You
just-
like?
as I walk back over, I don't suppose you could have some some water that I could drink. I'm a bit parched from my travels.
You couldn't have asked before we went to the tent
I don't see why that matters.
because we have water in the tent.
Well,
Could've
I
gotten
didn't
it.
know. Apologies, I didn't know that.
And Era goes into the tent. Are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm just my throat's a bit scratchy. I've been coughing for a good deal of the day.
She turns over, leans down to where the chip is.
Oh, goodness. I thought I was being mildly discreet about where I was taking it from, not like outside of the circle stuff.
I mean,
You didn't specify.
Has something changed? You seem
Do you know anything about this? As she gestures to the chip, where there's a little chunk out.
And that is when he realized he fucked
Why
up.
would we?
are they? Do they all look
Because
the same?
it wasn't there when we went into the tent.
Right. Are they all the same?
I wouldn't know.
All of the obelisks.
Yes. They all look nearly exactly the same.
That is particularly odd.
I don't see why we would know anything about that more than you would.
It's odd.
an inside
Yeah, I know. I rolled.
Hold on. Allow me to make. I'd like to examine this area a bit more closely, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Sudden changes to magical objects aren't unheard of. They certainly aren't relatively common
Remote
either.
detonation occurring in 5 minutes.
What's a minute?
5
great question.
So yeah, Hector will lean down and
remaining.
kind of just take a moment to look at it, and
Can you roll deception, please?
3
I'm
remaining.
Hector's legitimately examining it.
I know. I need to see if your face says anything about you lying just now.
I didn't lie. I did not. I did not admit
The closest
a
person
single
to
lie.
lying was me.
Okay.
And that would be 16, I think.
She rolled a 2.
Oh goodness!
Yeah. So.
Right. It does appear to have been hewn, though by what I can't say.
And Era comes out. He has a little water bag. Here.
Thank you, Eric. Come look at this.
What?
It seems to have changed.
Move. He pushes you away. Leans down.
Oh no. Well, I hope you've made your
What'd
peace
you
with
do?
your god.
give it back. I did not do anything.
Give it back. Where is it? The piece would be, if it just happened, it would be right there.
Wait.
It's not. Where is it?
To irritate the guard.
Hold on.
Okay.
Before we start throwing around accusations, I was just explaining to. I in fact never learned your name.
Remote
My
detonation
mistake.
occurring in 2
Ilana.
minutes.
Ilana. Right. I was in fact just talking to Ilana that sudden changes in magical objects, especially obelisks, aren't unheard of, nor are they common. However, this one is particularly odd. And as it stands, this could be a prime example. I know you said you weren't okay with it, and I fully understand if you still aren't. But if it's all the same to you, it could be worth casting the spell Mending on it.
Where's the chip?
I do not know where the chip is.
That's a straight up lie. You know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
That's a roll of deception, boy.
Deception, child.
Goodness.
16.
You rolled Sarah was
Wow.
right.
Both of you, neither of you should be talking.
But
Neither of you.
if it's all the same to you, we could knock two birds.
Guards.
We could knock 2 birds out with 1 stone here.
One of the guards, Kashna, goes in, leaves and goes in.
Which one?
The other one, the one that wasn't talking very much.
Not the one I'm irritating?
Yes.
Dang it. Also, by the way, I'm just walking over to him and kicking his foot.
Constitution set of dex.
Up.
Get a +1.
One of the guards. Arrest him.
What did I do?
He's interfering with High King business.
Who's he talking
Yeah,
to?
you admitted me in here.
Talking about me?
The guard. Him.
Well, the guards admitted me in here.
Where is it then?
Short amount of time.
I just told you I don't know.
Yes, but your face says otherwise, and your eyes are lying to me. So tell me
Neither
where
does
they
the
are.
player.
Where it is.
I don't know. I don't.
Please,
I don't.
arrest him.
You have no.
Manacles.
Search me. I don't have it,
I didn't say you had it. I asked where it was.
and I still don't know.
Do you know where it is?
I don't see why I would know where it is. I was looking at the.
You're his bodyguard.
No,
and
You
he's,
might have it.
he's not my bodyguard. I said that he called himself my protector,
It's the
I am
same-
here to protect him. Yes.
more or less.
There
He's just a
is-
traveling companion. I've met him only a couple of days ago.
There has been quite a few times where we have needed to watch each other's backs.
So
yes.
where is it? Because he's lying to me. So I would like you to tell me where is it? Where did you put it?
Glad I'm not here. As you said, it should be there.
And it's not. So where is it?
Okay, hold on.
That is a wonderful question.
Yeah.
Answer it.
I beg your pardon, but
Please stop talking.
Why would you suspect I would know?
Because he's lying to me, and he won't tell me where
But
it is. So
you-
I assumed his companion would.
you believe I'm lying to you.
Yes, because you are.
Well, Ilana, do you think I'm lying?
Era is better at reading faces than I am, so I'm just gonna go with him on this one.
Oh, thanks for having faith
Sir.
in me, Ilana.
I'm sorry, I know him. I don't know you.
I suppose I can't fault you for that.
He. There are quite a bit of things that are outside of my field of vision, and I was watching very different things than he was.
Do you have it on you? Yes or no?
Resignation. Then that would be a deception check
Yeah, what?
of I don't, more specifically, I don't see why I would have it on me.
Okay.
Not good.
There is no realm where you roll well.
Yes, there is.
Do you have it on you? No.
I do have it on me. I don't see why I would.
Search him. And the guard goes over.
Investigation.
I know. You can see it, can't you?
What?
Or did you just see my face?
I just saw your face.
Oh my god.
You are.
By the way, the sleight of hand check to hide it was 20.
Oh!
Not natural.
Not natural 20.
Okay.
Just got it. You're holding it. You're
The
holding
guard
it.
goes over, searches you down. I can't find it anywhere.
Again,
Search him.
By all means.
Yeah, roll that investigation check.
Do it.
I
Do it. Do it. In fact,
It's not on him either. Where is it?
we've listen. You've searched us both. We don't know where it is. But if you would allow me,
Guard, arrest him. I don't know your name.
arrest
Back
me.
over here.
Arrest.
The
Arrest.
other guard goes over.
Arrest me.
Arrest him.
Under.
Interfering with High King business.
Your guards admitted us in here in the first place.
Yes,
How have we interfered?
because you hid it somewhere. Where is it?
No, you think we hid it somewhere.
Because you did.
How do you know
could
this?
have been somebody else.
No,
I'm sorry, but
There are plenty of people in this camp,
there are 4,
including the guards.
not including the guards, because they weren't in the camp.
I wasn't watching.
listen. I can understand your frustration. Believe me, I'm equally as curious as to where it went and what is going on right now. But you can't just arrest us on the belief that we did something when you have no admissible evidence for it.
That is actual BS, but yeah. Yeah, I think
I have the authority to arrest whoever I want, under suspicion.
Yeah.
Please,
But the thing is,
will you please put your arms behind your back.
How far away is the town that we were traveling
A couple
to?
miles.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, wasn't going. So
No, I
Yes.
gave her the money.
I'm going.
I
to,
suppose you can arrest us on a suspicion. But how long will this suspicion last?
until you tell me where it is.
But we, like we've both said, and you've searched us both. Where could we hide it? Where could we even hide?
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? Let's stay right here.
Maybe you're magicians, which you are.
I'm a cleric. But
Exactly.
We both
Softly,
know.
magician.
We both know clerics can't cast illusion, arcanic spells.
I'm going to.
Maybe
so-
you
can
become
I-
a season illusion.
Can I see this
Okay.
I'm
happening?
going to
Yes.
subtly turn and point in Ozzy's direction, and
I would
try
like
to use the ring to cast.
I would like to
Okay.
Okay, that's
be
going
trying
bad.
to
You were just gonna
stealth.
say
Roll.
I'm trying to stealth closer.
Sorry, what?
If it's
Roll Arcana.
I would like to sneak closer.
Roll.
if it's all the same to you,
Arcana.
I suggest shielding your eyes for a moment.
It's great. So I'm not negative. 16.
18 on
What would you like to say?
Ozzy, it seems we are being detained. If you could assist us,
3 of them roll the exact same number.
Ooh, fascinating.
that would be helpful.
Listen, if it's all the same to you, there's one way I can
Steal your
fully
wills.
prove that I'm
That
in
is all I
fact a
say.
cleric.
And I will
So,
raise
if,
myself.
shield your eyes for a moment. I suggest.
So I rolled a 18.
Well, it's ironic that the one person that's very suspicious right now got a natural 20.
Cool.
It's just you.
I'm not inside the fence yet. I'm just kind of trying to look.
Kasha, you're just at the gate by yourself.
As soon as he sees me, I'm gonna break
There's no
line
guard
of
there.
sight.
lock in.
As soon as he sees me, I'm breaking line of sight, just so he doesn't can't directly see me. He may
Is that
have-
another one of
Yeah.
your
Patrick.
thieves?
Patrick.
They're a
Wait,
traveling.
Patrick.
No,
Once that guard
they're,
walks away, I'm going to walk in.
no, it's another traveling companion.
Is it me? Are you
Not
talking
a
about me?
thief.
No.
Oh.
I would like to try something.
What would you
How
like to
far
try?
away is this group of people?
Maybe 15, 20 feet.
Perfect. I just wanted to get a line of sight on it, and then I'll break it, just hiding behind one of the tents or whatever, and I'm going to start burning zinc.
And what does that do?
It's the one that enhances emotions, and I'm going to enhance apathy. I would like
On who?
10-foot radius.
Or just everyone?
I need anyone within 10-foot radius of him to make a wisdom save.
Well, there goes talking you out of this.
19.
What's it safe?
Save is math.
13.
No. it's not, because I'm also burning pewter here. That which increases my DC. My DC 16.
Okay, well, both of the clerics got it. Beat it.
I assumed.
The guards did not.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
Apathy.
I need you two
Oh.
to also make
Oh.
wisdom saves.
He did. Sarek beat it.
Oh, that's a 15.
No.
What did
That's
you
fine.
do?
I'm perfectly
19.
calm already.
All right.
No.
No,
Apathy.
I'm increasing apathy.
Which means
You
getting
don't
lazy.
care.
Yeah.
The guards don't care either.
No.
But the three...
do I have to roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
He wouldn't be in that 10-foot radius yet.
I mean, I don't really care
What?
anyway. So.
He's not?
He wouldn't be in that 10-foot radius.
Okay, then don't worry about
Yet.
it. Yeah.
So,
Surely don't throw around accusations of my legitimacy as a cleric. There are very easy ways to just disprove that. Regardless.
please arrest them. And the guy's like, why?
You know, what's the point? Type of
They
thing.
broke the law.
No, we
We
haven't.
break the law all the time.
Excuse me.
And Era's like, what are you talking about?
Hold on. Who are you again?
I'm Era. I work for the High King.
Do you have the papers to prove it?
Yes.
Show them to me. Because apparently to this man you break the law all the time. Certainly a man with those papers wouldn't break
Pulls
the
out
law.
papers. There you go.
I will
All
take
right.
the, I would like kind of take the papers for a sec. Just
No,
I will give them back to you. You have my word that I will give them back to you.
I don't trust your word right now.
Okay.
No,
But-
that's fair.
Okay,
That's
but
fair.
your guard just admitted that you break the law all the time and you are trying to arrest me on suspicion of thievery
Yes.
when you have no evidence of it.
There is no evidence of me breaking the law.
Well, you have a key witness who is in your service, which is government corruption. Listen, I don't want to throw around accusations here. I want
And, Ayana, is that what I said her name was?
Ilana. Ilana. That's what it was. Ilana.
Ilana. He's like, Era, what is he talking about?
Was she within the 10 feet?
Yes.
As well? Oh, yeah, she was one of the clerics. Yeah.
We'll talk about this another time.
Right, so it seems you do have something to discuss at another time. Anyway,
Yes, another time. Please give me the rock.
nothing has changed, but
Can I hear this conversation
Yes.
from my, 15, 20 feet out?
Yeah.
Okay.
if it's all the same to you, I just say we do a search of the area. This thing couldn't have gotten far. You've already
Please
searched.
search the area, and they're like,
You already
Why?
searched both of us.
As soon as one of the guards, whoever it is,
Mm.
I'm going to change the emotion. Because this is concentration. So until I break concentration, I kind of have a little bit of play with this.
uh-huh.
I'm just going to change the emotion to disobedience.
Ooh, Hector too.
Yes. So the guards and him
All right, this is going to be interesting.
start
Please search the area.
disruptive.
No. What? I don't really want to right now. And the other guy's like,
Yes, perhaps
I'm
is
going to say, this
perhaps,
only lasts for, I have a total of 10 minutes of this. So
uh-huh.
yes,
Oh, no.
perhaps now is a
Enough to be
bad
so
time.
busy.
It seems you have something you need to discuss with your fellow cleric.
I said search the area.
It's going to be a nah from me, fam.
Not for me, dog.
peace.
Also, Catherine's just gonna go.
Shut up. Whatever you are.
Demon
Right.
bird.
Well, Sarek, Koshna, I believe we overstayed our welcome, so I just suggest good luck on your search.
No, you're not leaving.
Right after just screaming, just
You're staying right here until you give us the rock.
The rock.
We-
We don't know
Dwayne?
what it is.
why are you giving them Dwayne?
all right. Well, goodbye.
Drop some.
No, you're not leaving. You're staying right
Hector
here.
is turning and leaving.
He steps in front of you. No, you're staying right
gonna
here.
walk over to start poking this guy.
Okay.
Stop touching me.
Just calm down. I don't want to act in self-defense here. Please,
Lock this
just
board.
allow me to leave.
no, you're staying here.
Hector is going to walk the other direction and around this man.
He steps in front of you.
Stop shoving me
I'm
around.
not shoving you.
I don't want to use my spear right
Ilana,
now.
please detect magic on him.
I'm a
Not
cleric.
you.
Oh,
I will
he has a magic ring.
keep my ring hovered over the spot where the other thing is.
Detects it. The ring is magical. Just tell me where you put it. Just tell me where it is.
Just
And you can go. Just tell me where it is.
listen. I don't know what the problem with your guards is, but
Just
have them search the area.
They're not doing that. Just tell me where it is. And you can leave.
I would, if I could.
But you can.
You are still under the assumption.
I'm not assuming anything. It's all over your face.
No,
You're not good at lying.
I'm
You're right about
because I'm not lying.
Because he has a -1.
Listen,
But you are.
all right.
Prove it. Proves that you don't have it.
You've already done a search of me. What more do you want?
Well, these guards are clearly incompetent.
Oh! Now you're questioning the legitimacy of your employ.
Yes.
You have First, I learned you've broken the law multiple times. In fact, all the time by
You've
word
never
of
broken the law.
I can't say that I haven't, but
Yes, he
Regardless.
did literally earlier today.
as
No,
you
Yeah, that was yesterday.
as you are so keen to remind me, I don't work for the High King. You do, and I think that's the bigger problem. Anyway, I'm willing to let all of that go and let go that I heard any of that if you simply just allow me and my traveling companions to
And I
leave.
will as soon as either of you tell me where it is. Where you put it. That's it.
Well,
And you can leave.
um,
Where did you put it?
You're under the assumption that I put it anywhere.
Which is the truth.
He is under the assumption of it though.
yes.
Because
Yeah.
from what I have said, and I believe to be a mostly truthful manner, I have been saying it's just like it is much more likely that the person more interested in doing it actually did this.
So where did you put it?
I did not put it anywhere.
Did you tell your companion to put it anywhere?
No,
No,
actually.
I did not tell.
Then where
Listen.
did you? Where is it?
Read my lips, okay? You're good at knowing if I'm lying. I did not take it. I do not know where my companion put it.
So he did take it
How did you get that?
because you said you don't know where he put it.
Because he didn't
I'm searching him.
take it.
He leaves you and goes over to search
Tasha
you.
grabs your leg. As he crouches down, just
Where'd you put it?
Currently I have it
In my underwear.
I put it in a certain place.
I have it held in my bag of rations.
Okay.
Where nobody would ever check.
Well,
And he checks everywhere.
This man is done.
And then he reaches aside and he's like, and he pulls it out. Finally! Why were you lying to me?
How the hell did that get there?
No. Ilana, please arrest him.
What feeling would you say it is?
Breaking his word.
That,
Listen.
That is breaking your word.
What?
You said you could. Yeah, he said we could leave if we told him where he put it.
But you didn't tell him.
yeah.
Therefore, he's not going to let you leave. He said if you tell him where it is, he's going to let you go, and you didn't.
No. I think you just robbed a man of a precious family heirloom.
Okay, no. There's nothing you can say to make him believe this. Seeing as it looks exactly like the rock.
No, yeah, he fully understands. Factor fully understands this.
He literally goes over and places it on the rock. It fits perfectly.
Oh, that's very odd, I agree, but still, it looks like you just robbed a man of a valuable family heirloom.
No, I did not. I'm afraid
He's
I'm
trying to
gonna.
gaslight this man.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to give that back to him.
No,
Or
this
else-
does not belong to
Or
her.
else things are going to get a little bit more messy.
Husky.
You're the one who broke the law here.
Really just
I'm
irritating
gonna
this
change
man.
it
Tossing his
from,
board.
irritability and disobedience to calming things, because I don't want this to fall to blows.
Costner just crouches down and grabs the man's leg. You know, one of those children just
Can you roll?
Calming
Roll what?
vibes.
No, it doesn't matter.
About three.
You'll
It's the
never
third
won.
20 he's rolled in this game
Oh.
as he kicks you off.
Goodness.
Okay. Again, I'd ask you to give
And he
that.
places it in his bag.
Oh, so now you're stealing.
No, because this doesn't belong to
I
you.
can see now why your god admitted to you
This
breaking the law.
belongs to the High King.
No, how does it belong to the High King?
Technically, it belongs to
Whoever put it there.
Where's my days? of zinc?
Technically, it belongs to the province of Vict.
You know
and
what,
more
Kareem?
specifically,
Maybe Costner should be the talker of the group.
district of Crackham.
Maybe I should
This
be the
could have
talker.
gone so smoothly if you had just not
Crackhead.
broken it off.
We didn't break anything off.
Yes, you did.
No, no.
watched you.
A piece of the obelisk mysteriously disappeared, and the next thing I know, you're
It's in
stealing.
his bag.
You're stealing from Sarek over here. No, these two
You
things.
literally cannot convince him.
No.
You get like a -70.
Hector isn't trying to convince us,
So why
man.
did you roll?
I didn't roll.
That was Joseph rolling.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm rolling for.
Sadri,
Alignment.
roll.
What is Hector trying to do right now?
He's more or less trying to gaslight this man, and
Failing miserably.
no,
I wouldn't
he's
say
not-
he's failing.
He's definitely failing.
he's no. His intention isn't to succeed here.
What's your
I wish I could.
His intention is to just make it look like, to any outside perspective, or if this tale is ever retold, that Era over here stole from Sarek.
I'm gonna do something that is not going to go well for this man right here, and just
Good.
start sending shame into the guard and you,
Oh no.
Oh, good.
Yes, she does.
because those are the only three people I have some effect over right
Okay.
now.
Listen, yes, this has gotten a little bit too out of control.
Yes. You could have just either given it to me or not done it.
No, I don't know what they're two different items.
No, they're not.
Yes, Sarek, would you agree? Did he steal from you?
I'm ending my. I'm running out of zinc. I'm gonna call it.
I
I'm,
feel like
I'm saving
Sarah's
myself about
being-
30 seconds.
I
worth,
honestly
and
feel like
I'm-
Sarah's
I'm-
like, you know,
at
I'm
this
busy
point,
by this
yeah,
point.
Hector's resolve
Sarek-
kind of just like
Sarek's
he
gonna
resolves
say-
himself a little more and he
By-
grasps the haft of the
by-
spear a little more tightly.
I'm not moving. I'm staying behind the tent, 20 feet
By
away,
what has
and
been
bracing.
said,
I agree, the items are remarkably similar, but
Similar, they're exactly the same.
a
It
strange,
fits perfectly.
the oddest coincidences I've ever encountered. But as I see it, you just stole from Sarek and are thus in violation of the law once again. So,
it
as a
does
cleric,
look quite like you stole from me.
as a cleric of the Creator, it is my divine right to do justice upon those who need justice done upon them. So, I would ask, again, please give it back to Sarek. I'm gonna roll for intimidation here. That's a 4.
Thank you for giving
Yeah,
him your
I
life.
didn't-
He
yeah,
needs it today.
It was not my anticipation that Hector would succeed there. In fact, I was kind
Era
of hoping
reaches
he would
into
fail.
his bag, pulls out a small rock, whispers something to it, points it at you, and you are now under the effect of silence.
You gotta save it.
It's silent.
It's silence.
Yeah.
No sound will come from you.
To be fair, he's also under that as well.
Yeah, it's an AoE thing.
So now he
The
can't
10
cast
foot
any
radius.
The
spells.
20-foot sphere.
Yeah, no, it covers the entire camp.
Yeah.
Which means
That no.
the sounds of combat do not come out of this camp anymore.
Yeah. Neither
I think
the
that's estimating how
spellcasters
small
can
this- how
cast
big this
spells.
camp is.
I can.
Any non-verbal spell.
I'm not a spellcaster. Mine's all internalized.
He reaches into his bag, pulls out another rock, places
I'm gonna cast
something
Guiding Bolt
it.
on him.
Is Guiding Bolt a verbal spell?
Oh
Is
my
it?
gosh!
Let's find out. I think it is. Because otherwise, you just point at him, finger guns.
You're really just going to attack this man, even though you're the one in the room.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, verbal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you try to.
You try to.
The feelings of shame.
Makes a finger gun.
Oh, goodness.
Can
no.
Costner just grab Hector and start to walk him out?
He's
You can try.
I'd like to grab Hector and try to walk
Roll.
him out.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics?
Yep.
You mean like this?
Why couldn't
Plus
you
one?
sleep well enough alone?
This is all
No.
planned.
I miss.
explicitly,
I
but
miss
Hector
grabbing
is-
him.
You grab onto him, but he
I
easily
got a
gets
natural
out.
one.
it's
I
planned.
miss. I don't just not hit him.
Wait, what?
Nothing. It does not matter,
No.
actually.
Well, before you stab,
Yeah.
Ilana steps between you.
No.
I am stepping forward up to the entrance where the guards were. I'm not entering,
Mm-hmm.
but I am standing, 10 feet away from them now?
Yes.
I wrap my fingers around my staff.
Just trying to vaguely look intimidating as a large figure.
How long does silence last?
10 minutes.
I'm
My
gonna
gosh.
This entire
clink a
conversation.
copper piece off of the back of his head from the entrance.
Uh-huh.
I'll grab another copper piece out of my hand. Preparing to throw it a little harder.
Now would be a pretty good time, but I can read lips. So if anybody is saying anything.
And Era's like, he picks up the stone that casts silence, steps out of the radius, whispers something to it, and silence turns off.
Can you turn that back on? Can you turn that back on?
You are required.
Target acquired.
Target
I think it
required.
would be best if you leave. Mm.
Can I
I'm
try
not
to grab
one to
Hector
usually
again?
let thieves go like this,
Patrick,
but in your case,
Can I
I will
try to
make
grab
a
Hector?
special
You can
exception.
try.
yes, we are making you watch it. That's the point.
Consider yourself lucky
11.
to not be on the
you are
wrong.
required.
Give me
Did
a
you try to
moment's
resist? 'Cause I
peace.
got an 11.
No.
Don't you try to resist. Just something like that.
Now, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, consider yourself lucky you're not on the wrong end of the Creator's wrath this day.
You're going to. Then this is Ilana. You're going to be on the wrong end of the High King's wrath.
I already was.
What does that mean?
We already attacked the Dwergar.
Your spear
The
has
Guerrero's
the
not
speed
of the
metal,
High King.
correct?
Still, huh? Yes, it is.
Okay, and it's just like a little strap or whatever that you
Yeah.
stick it through.
So
Cool.
I would recommend leaving because I would rather
No, that's
bloodshed
what
happen.
I'm doing right now. I'm leaving. I'm just
I
telling you.
grab Hector and start. Maybe not pull him along, but just.
You just start pulling on his leg.
I'm just making
No,
an
his
exception
like robe
today.
or something, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, Hector will turn around and walk out of the camp.
I'm going to pretend that I'm going to think I'm leading him away.
Walk past me.
And I'm not walking past you.
Placebo.
I'm walking to you. At the
I'm
very least.
standing at the very edge of the
Oh,
fence,
okay.
so you walk 10 feet and have to either go around me or through me.
A placebo.
I'm walking
The
to
user
you.
thinks that they were healed for 1d6 points of
I'm
damage.
going to turn and push you past.
I will walk up to this cleric. I apologize for the disturbance we caused, and I hope that it does not happen again.
Sadri and
And I will
Elmira have
walk
gone
out.
to town. They're making some purchases for me. We will meet them on the east side.
Fine. What am I required for?
Out of there.
I have him by the back of his coat, aka his spear, and I'm just walking with you in front of me.
What?
Not saying anything beside that.
What am I required? Can you please release me?
Well, that could have
Not
gone
until
better.
we are out of sight.
Why?
Because you are disappointing. You spoke.
Yes. It was not my intention to not speak.
I don't have anything else to
The
work
voice inside
outside.
your head says, "Well, that could have gone better."
Patrick,
I agree. It could have
Patrick.
gone better. It was
I
exceptionally.
believe they stole from you.
Patrick,
That's what I'm saying.
Patrick. After Ozzy says that, Kasha just goes.
I do not understand why people keep getting in the way of the only justice that I can deal out.
Would you care to
If you ever
explain
reach
what's
this High
happened?
King, you should explain to him what happened.
I don't think he'd be inclined to listen. They would be inclined to listen.
I would like to hear what you are.
I can help him listen.
I know you're speaking internally,
I'm
but that
going to
is
pass
what
on
I was
that
going
right
to
now.
say.
Well, what happened was, we entered in.
And I do have like a death grip on his spear on the back right now.
I was investigating the Obelisks. I was talking to Ilana and Era. I simply asked if I could cast a spell or take a small piece of it. And then, mysteriously, while Era and Ilana were in the tent, a piece just happened to disappear. And
How strange.
Do I need to roll that insight check?
Yes.
no, Hector is saying this. Okay, that the DC is like 5.
What's that? Oh no!
Even with my modifier, that's still only a 4.
Wow!
But
Sarah is right there, letting this happen.
Aussie doesn't say anything. She just kind of
Makes sense.
continues.
What did he fail doing?
See if whether he's lying, which he is.
I don't think you rolled the insight check,
Continue.
did you now, Kasha?
And then
I don't care.
Era kind of got heated and insisted that we had the piece, and he stole what I could only presume was a family heirloom from Sarek. I don't actually know what it was, and to be fair, it did match with the obelisk remarkably well, but
Take my life.
Yes, I
They
thought
were-
things were growing violent.
yes,
They were
And-
about to.
I
Yes.
did
they stole
prevent that.
Era's property, and I would not stand for it.
You did not listen to my advice.
Well,
Neither speaking, and you did not harden your will.
well, there was. I thought justice needed
Oh,
to be.
he did not hear Harden Your Will.
She doesn't know that.
I did not. I simply thought that justice should be done against Ned Wells. And for the record, the guard did fully admit that they break the law all the time. And I said I was willing to let that go should Era return Serek's property to him, which he did not. So that's what happened.
And what happened on your side as I turned towards Sarek?
A mildly different story.
Would you care to elaborate?
So, how far away are you from the camp?
Out of eyesight.
I'm out of line of sight and then going another 10 minutes. I'm not letting go of him until we are 10 minutes
Yeah, I'm
past
just
this.
asking where you are. How
we
far
are-
away do you think you could get from the tent with this conversation, right? Where you are at with the
I
conversation?
mean, I didn't start this conversation until at the very least we were
Out of
past
earshot.
where I started. So
Which was
past
not-
100 feet out.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you'd notice Ilana trying to catch up to you.
I will say quite a different
I'm
story.
not.
Then I will turn around and just kind of wait for this cleric.
I mean, I see him stop and I will
As
turn
she's
around.
running,
still holding
She's
the
not
right
running,
spear.
she's
walking.
walking quickly.
Since she's not hiding, just
What have you come back for?
Have you come
swear-
to steal more?
oh my gosh.
Are you here to arrest me?
No, I'm not here to arrest you. I don't have that authority.
Would you mind telling me what happened?
Just, I
Hold
will
on.
explain it to you in full a little bit later. Just, why are you here?
I came to give you back your property.
Oh,
She hands the jug to you.
Take it. Thank you very much.
On insight.
Oh
Thank you
wow!
very much.
She was completely gaslighted.
As I put it in my pocket.
Oh,
I appreciate the return.
I apologize for his behavior.
Now I do appreciate you stepping in there, Ozzy. To be fair, I did not want to use my spear.
Carson's gonna wave at her.
You did.
Okay, yes, perhaps some part of me did, but
You did draw your spear.
I would
I
suggest
did. But it
returning
was
before
only to do
he
justice where I thought
gets
justice
you
should have been
done.
done.
And
Carson is doing
me and
everything that I'm
hit
doing.
my compatriot are going to have a long chat about what the guard was talking about.
Yes, good luck with that.
And
Indeed.
if we ever meet again, I hope this doesn't happen.
I hope we
Neither
never
do
meet
I.
again.
And she just waves as she leaves back to the tent.
So what I said to him, because there was lots of noise going on, is, "I'm sorry, I misunderstood." And then I let go of the spear and continued on my way.
So Ilana and Era had completely different reactions to that scenario because he kept rolling at nat 20s and 18s, and she rolled 3. She rolled a nat 1, a 2.
This is the last way I expected the situation to play out.
I thought it could have happened.
Well, as I said, Saudry and Amira have gone into town to pick up some supplies for me. We have agreed to meet on the east side of town.
What supplies did you want to get?
I gave her 2 lists, one of which is some
Which one's
ingredients.
cheaper?
They're both 25 gold. So I
Which
gave
one's
her,
easier to get?
probably the healing potion ingredients.
She would have gotten that one.
Cool. I'll mark that down. I can do that over the course of a long rest.
My eyes.
Also, Patrick, everything that I did as Kashna when she said hi is accurate. Just she
Let's
didn't run away. She didn't.
I will
freaked out.
hopefully get some more healing potions once we are in Sleekburn. But as for my side of the story, it was different.
To say the least.
Because as far as I am concerned, all of us should know what all of us have been doing.
as
I
as you
agree.
stare at Hector.
Our
Hector's
story
trying to
only
gaslight
truly
himself.
diverges after the priests go into the tent, at which point Hector had me forcibly take a piece of the obelisk.
I don't remember that.
At which point I
I mean-
hid on my person and
Can I roll an insight check on this? Because
sinned
Yeah.
by
that's what
act
she
of
would be
omission.
doing.
Yes.
Sarah.
There you go.
19.
Sarah's telling the truth.
Yeah.
And sinned by act of omission by letting him
So
continue
you believe
his lie.
both of the
No,
stories.
they both believe
I
what
have
they're
contradictory information.
Yes. I will admit that I did have Sirik take a piece. But it was for no nefarious purpose.
It was
Is
for
is
research.
this an heirloom of yours?
It is
not.
now.
It is not, but I will venture. But I
I'm
will
going
venture to try and
to-
keep it.
I knock him upside the head.
Bop you in the back of the head.
Pop.
Why?
That is for telling me a falsehood.
You weren't lying.
You do deserve it. If everything is to be considered.
Beat the plant out of Hector.
I will smack the plant out of you.
I could have, hurt.
Well, yes, we could
But-
all hurt.
I cannot.
I will take the thing and I say, unless it is for
Trying
your study,
hard.
this piece will remain with me.
Oh, but it will be. That is the sole reason why I wanted it.
May I see it when we take a rest?
Certainly.
I have some curiosities.
As I return it back to my ration
I
sack.
I would like to conduct some research on it. If it's all the same to you.
Whenever we rest for the night.
Yes, this evening. Thank you for picking up the ingredients for me. This will help repair some of you.
Will it? Is that what they?
Healing potion.
She doesn't know that.
Yes, it is.
So what happened? What happened to
got
the
I will let
we
Tam
almost
them
got into a scuffle.
tell the
And
story.
detector talk?
Hector
Hector, did you
spoke.
talk?
Hector
lot.
talked.
Hector did all the talk.
Yes.
I could talk.
I did not want to be involved with
If
most
I
of the
could talk,
situation.
this would have gone so
Yes,
well.
The only reason
I don't know why any of you expect me not to talk. I'm a cleric, for God's sake.
Yes.
But there are others who are
You
better
yes.
at it than you.
and
As I look at the rest of the group,
Both times that we've had a talk, there've been a fight where
Or
you were the one talking.
Some kind of altercation.
Yeah,
yes,
with the guards yesterday.
The pattern has not been kind
Gosh,
to
it's just
you
like-
speaking.
and for everyone in the group,
Yes,
my track
perhaps.
record. I wholeheartedly believe that had I been the one speaking, it would not have gone better.
I mean, you wouldn't have
Costa
broken
just starts
peace
nodding like,
Am I wrong?
yes, perhaps I could be a little more charismatic or honey my words a bit more, but that's
Careful is my word.
yeah. I was being perfectly careful.
Apparently not careful enough.
Okay, well, you can only be so careful
I
with
wasn't even there,
words.
I was
It's,
like,
It is better to not speak.
unfortunately, I'm not the kind of person who doesn't speak.
Maybe you should learn.
That defeats my whole purpose.
Were you telling them about your religion?
I was, in fact, yes,
Oh, and
aiding my
nearby
expertise in my
there's a
religion
there's a
in,
lake.
in regards to the
Yeah, you would
obelisks
see from where
themselves.
you are.
Yeah, big lake goes out to the sea, right?
Yes.
I was,
Can I
in
go to
fact,
the lake?
yes.
I want to go to the
I was.
lake.
I was.
Yes, you can.
Going to the
More or
lake.
less. There was very little I could tell.
I begin
Tell
walking
them
in that
about it, though.
direction.
I mean, it's not that far away from
They knew
you.
just
I
as
at
much
least
as
know
I
that's
did.
where the lake
No, I
is.
did.
That
I did
lake
point
is
out a
there.
couple
You
of things
can
that they
see
hadn't noticed.
Oh, never mind. I'm
It
going to
sounds
start
like
walking
you
to the
spoke
lake.
more
It's
of the,
closer than the
obelisks
town
that
was,
your
and you can
religion
see
had.
that.
I would
You could
keep
tell
your
the
words
cousin
to your
starts
religion.
walking
No,
into the
no,
lake.
I'm-
No, you're going to tell the one
Yes,
who
I'm a
noticed.
cleric, but I'm also a researcher.
If from the
cleric's
ruins to
not-
Crackham was an hour, this is
I-
maybe 10 minutes.
I'm
a
walking to
cleric
the
is
lake.
not
Is
solely.
this a most
the
word of the
plains
god.
area?
Maybe.
They also
Yes.
conduct their own
Lake.
experiments.
Are they
Yes.
If it
Do
wasn't,
I
we
see
wouldn't
any
No.
go to the
ruined
lake.
towers?
Certainly,
Roll
some live their lives that way, but
Ooh,
others.
Can I roll perception
No.
because I'm walking to the
A
lake?
natural 20.
There is
There
much
is,
more to
you
life
do
than
see a small island.
piety
Actually, no, you
and-
do see the tops of a ruined tower
What do
in the
you
middle of the
believe?
lake.
Well, I believe
Seems we have
I mean,
something of interest
certainly the
in
gods
that lake.
exist. I'm a
I'm
divine
walking in that
conduit for
direction.
one.
Aussie, Hector,
Huh? Yes?
there's something of interest in the lake.
As you see Kashna already walking that direction.
I will immediately stop listening to him talk about religion and go to.
You
like-
asked.
Yes, Aussie has a very short attention span and right now very low patience for you.
You have ADHD to the max.
Yeah.
Yes.
There seems to be the
Oh.
ruins of a tower in the middle of the lake, and I was assuming
Right.
that we might be able to investigate it tomorrow.
Tomorrow it is maybe 10 o'clock.
I was
in
like,
the
it's
morning.
like maybe noon at
Or
best.
at noon at best, so yes,
Well,
we might be able to investigate
yeah,
it today.
so-
Certainly.
How far into the lake does it look?
It's the middle of the lake.
And how sunken is
It's
it?
You can see the top of it.
We can see the
Ooh.
top of it or the top.
Oh, it's
of it?
well, it's broken.
Is this like a stupid Skyrim tower where you got to enter in through the top and exit out somewhere
Yes.
over there?
Yes.
No, you gotta swim in.
Is there a dungeon?
Um,
Did we find the dungeon?
No, we found a tower.
Into the
Dang it!
I said the show is about neither dungeons nor fighting them, so we cannot go into a dungeon.
so
They're not just
gonna
two finders.
look around.
Shut up.
Are there any big trees or anything like
No,
that
there's
nearby?
some trees around the lake.
Are they alive or are they dead?
They appear to be alive.
For now.
I would like
Until
to
you
look
go
for
over there and you touch it with the go.
a boat.
Yes. There should be
I'm
some
looking
sort
for a
of dock.
boat.
I'm
I'm not going to find a boat, but I'm looking for a boat.
ropes. Shit.
Natural
Well-
20. Total of 21.
Okay, you find the bow of a boat in the sand. Or you find, and you just start pulling. Nothing happens. You're
I'm
not
gonna
strong
start
enough to pull it
digging.
out. Okay, roll. See how long this takes.
What am I rolling? Athletics?
You're rolling to dig. I don't know what you roll for
Athletics.
that.
It's athletics or strength. It
Or
depends.
athletics.
All right.
I will help in this endeavor.
Pewter. Go
22.
Pewter. You don't have any more pewter, do you?
I used a few rounds of it at the start because then it's just me kind of holding steady.
So what'd you get?
I rolled a 22.
I got a 9.
What are you
Still
rolling?
using the shovel he let me use the day before
Oh,
for
roll with
burying
advantage.
bodies.
It's a spade.
It's a gardening trowel.
Yeah, it'll still take
basically.
less time than with your hands.
Regardless, I rolled the same. It was a 22.
30 minutes. to get the whole boat. And it's just a rowboat,
Yeah, just a rowboat. Is it
but
like
it's very rotted and it's missing part of the bottom. But
Oh, great.
this is a very old rowboat.
Do we have any?
mending?
Do you
Used
have a
mending
shield?
many times.
I do.
Is it wooden or metal?
Okay.
Just
It
gonna
is comprised of
take off my
both.
outer robes and,
May I
and just
borrow
kind of
No, you're
Oh,
so
what?
free. Last time you just went nude and immediately went.
know what swimming is. Wait, no, I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't know how to swim.
No, you know what swimming
Could
is. So I was saying you would go in,
could,
but you do
could
not know
mending
how to.
work on the boat?
I'm gonna go.
How much of
What?
the bottom of the boat's missing? Is it
Are
like
you
the whole thing basically, or just
to
big
swim out
chunks
to
of
the
it?
middle of this
Just big chunks of
city-wide
it.
wake.
And it's
Lake.
very old and
Yeah.
rough. It's a very strong wood. It's just it's been in the sand for however long.
So true.
You want to help?
I would.
That is a bad idea.
I have
I
some
just walk into
ideas.
the
I'm
lake.
just going to place my hand on the boat.
Here's
And
walking
cast
into the
mending.
lake.
Yep.
I cast mending on the boat.
It does.
How's
just
this-
small section?
How deep is this lake?
That's fine.
You don't know.
I can
No,
probably
I'm just
do a
walking into
considerable
it.
amount
Deeper than you.
As I get to the part where it's just my head, I'm like,
with my 3 cantrips.
by the way, I'm 4 feet
How
deep.
far does it seem? Like
In the
halfway
water.
across the lake. How far is that?
The lake itself is about maybe 100 feet across.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. I'm
No, bigger than that.
stood there.
It's about a mile across.
I'm gonna
It's the middle of the lake.
see if I can actually.
So 500 feet. Can we swim a football field?
Wait, what is that side of the table trying to do?
Oh, they're trying to get to they're going in the
sorry.
water.
900
they're
feet.
swimming.
They're swimming.
No,
Of
one
course.
football field. Yeah, roughly.
I would like to.
100 feet is rough.
This is
No.
gonna take time.
That would be 100 yards. 3 football fields. 3. I'm an
Patrick,
idiot.
over on that side of the end screen, those two panels, they have hit points for objects,
Usually
right?
I'm good at math. I hate this.
A boat would be about a large object in theory, about the size of a cart, maybe.
3 football fields.
So I think they have that over there. With Tinker's tools,
900 foot
I
up
can
across.
restore 10 hit points of to a damaged object for each hour of work. I think it's on one of those 2 panels.
Goodness. Goodness me. Goodness me, I paid.
Right, they're just drowning over there.
I'm just like 4 feet in the
Allow me
water.
to do some math. I do not know conversion rates.
Yes, that's what I was looking.
Yeah. Okay. Is 20 is. This is a fragile, so.
Oh yeah,
What are you doing?
With
I'm
Tinker's tools,
Yeah.
if I have the correct materials, which in this case is a tree, I can restore 10 hit points to a damaged object for each hour of work.
in conjunction with my casting and mending.
So over the course of an hour between the two of us, could we fix the boat up enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I'm actually
We won.
So-
today.
Then that's what we are doing. Is I'm going to start taking one of the trees down.
Okay.
And
So,
repairing
what are
it.
you 3 doing again?
I have 3 hatchets.
I'm standing in the water.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
You can swim that.
Well,
Yeah. So do we see them like floundering in the water?
Oh, no, I'm not floundering. I'm just
They're literally
standing
just-
there.
In the water right now. They're not swimming towards the.
I'm just standing there 4 feet in
They're
the
not
water.
swimming towards
Yes.
the tower.
As they
So,
turn around.
yeah, with my hand still in the butt at this point, enjoying the bath. Are you guys enjoying the bath?
Snap.
I am sitting on the shore watching them at this
And
point.
Kashna is, you're 5 feet tall.
Just doing this.
Its head is just above the water.
Snap.
Just oils just rising to the
Yeah.
surface of the water,
Oh.
floated.
you're destroying the whole
You get pulled under.
ecosystem.
You see Kashna just.
And
pulled
that's
into the
why we go with a boat.
I will run in and dive after him.
Okay.
How clear is the water?
Not very clear.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
No, you do not know the difference.
Salt water.
Silty.
Your point?
Salt sea water
That's
is
gender
not muddy.
neutral.
It's like a
Clear.
pond, right?
No, it's a lake.
Oh.
Lake
Because I've been
meets the
using-
ocean
It's a mile
over
wide.
here.
At most, yeah. Oh, yeah. Visibility would be very low.
Yeah,
Like maybe 6 feet.
yeah. At best.
So you swim down.
Well,
You would see Kashna being like dragged down, but by nothing. You cannot see what it's pulling.
invisible octopus.
I'm going to try to swim after him and grab him.
Go to the bathroom.
I wouldn't help you in this scenario.
a lot higher level than that.
Oh yeah,
To run on water?
water and
That's level 9.
Yeah, you're right.
So-
I haven't played a monk in
Oh, yeah?
months.
I'm going to try to swim after Gosh and see if I can grab onto him.
I'm just gonna kind of
You're like,
start
21.
waiting out there.
Okay.
Elmira, what do I do?
I don't know.
I'm going
I've
to
never swam before.
grab onto Gosh.
You've never. We don't know how to swim.
And
What's grabbing me?
Nothing. You can't see it.
Oh, I'm going to try to kick.
Nothing happens.
Wait, how am I ground? How am I? Where am I going?
does it seem
You're
to
being
have like
pulled
any,
deeper and deeper.
does it seem to have like any
I mean, it
imprints
wouldn't
on
go
his
down. It would go
Yeah, there
backwards.
you would. Actually,
like
no.
does there seem to be something wrapping around
It
his
would
arm
be going
or his
this.
leg
No,
where his
It wouldn't be
pants
going
are?
straight down.
Nothing seems to
No,
be
it's just pulling you slowly deeper
Yeah.
and deeper into
Like
the-
a pool.
Yes.
That's just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Why don't you just Eldritch Blast right down at your feet?
I'm going
Because if he's
to
holding his breath, that will use all of his air to cast a spell.
I'm not casting a spell.
I'm going to try to swim
That's the
upwards
issue
with
here we're
caution.
at, is that he's
Okay.
holding his breath right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wow.
what did you get?
That is 12. Goodness.
Can I
Kashna
try-
gets out of your grasp and goes further. Something keeps pulling.
Can
you
I try to
deeper.
get out?
Yes.
I would like to
What do I
say
roll for
Cassie
that?
has not stopped what she's doing and attempting.
What do I
I've
roll?
not noticed.
Patrick, what do I roll for that? Do I roll
She's working on
acrobatics?
chopping a tree.
With-
right
okay.
now.
Athletics?
I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but with how you're describing your character as so unobservant, I'm going to give you a permanent what's it called?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage at perception.
My passive perception is so very low.
Yes.
If I'm actively looking, it's already.
What do I roll to get
I'm
out?
going to give you a permanent
Patrick.
disadvantage at unless this changes. You're going to have a disadvantage on perception
I
rolls,
can deal with
Patrick.
that.
not investigation because that's
Patrick.
different.
What do I roll to get
I
out?
can deal with that.
Athletics.
So what did I miss?
Nope.
Cautious being pulled
Usually has
deeper.
Disadvantage on perception checks because of how
Athletics
loose
or
it is.
acrobatics is I think
Nice.
this is
Until that, unless that
is this counting
changes.
as like a grapple?
We're
for
still working on
Greg?
the
Yes.
boat right now.
So or acrobatics.
Then can I roll
Chopping
acrobatics
a tree.
instead?
We made it. We made it. I
You
think
keep
I
whatever the roll
think
was
a couple
because
times.
you already.
Okay.
There's no instead if you already
That's
rolled.
still just gonna be a
the
7.
first time.
No.
Yeah.
I will swim to the top for air and then try going back down.
And you would see that Unconscious is being
The
pulled
rot kinda
towards
just
the base of the towers.
Goodness.
But it's going fast, right?
Well, it's going normal. The normal swim speed of a water creature, which is
A lot faster than us.
a lot faster than you can swim.
We swim at half speed. Technically, this gets complicated. I don't have to breathe, so I can just walk to the tower.
I think he's still moving half speed though.
I still move at half speed
Because
but I don't
walk.
have to breathe.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if I wanted to, I could just walk to the tower. It would just take so long.
As it's half a mile.
You could tie a rope to us and then just pull us across.
Yes.
Goodness.
It would just take forever. It's a better idea to tie me to the boat and drag you
So-
guys.
Sarek.
Yeah. I'm going to point at Saudry, roll Arcana to cast message. So that's a 19.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go back. Tell the others Caution is getting pulled to the tower and I'm going after him.
Who are you casting this to?
Saudry.
Okay.
What'd you hear? What'd you see?
Saudry's being pulled to the.
Sandri would totally Sandri would totally make that though. Say that though.
Saudry's being pulled, but you're Saudry. Oh right. Trips himself.
And I'm going to.
Caution is
Swim to
being
the tower.
pulled to the tower and
Sarek.
Sirik is following.
I'm just screaming to my master, help me!
Do
That
they
is
need
a
assistance?
23.
Yes,
And I'm trying to
Saudry,
swim
they
back
need
down.
you.
What?
Okay, cool. Would catch up.
I'm going to try again to pull him out of the thing's grasp. That is a 21.
I'm
Sorry, no,
out.
23. And I'm going to try swimming with him up.
Okay.
I will roll swim. Again, at disadvantage. Oh, no rolling? Great. So I'm going to swim upwards.
Well, you did. You are out now,
Yeah.
or at least
I
I am
look
up
over
at
and
the
see them
surface.
struggling. What? How far out?
maybe 100 feet.
And how? So this lake, how wide's this
It's
lake?
a mile wide,
Okay.
or a mile.
Do you need assistance?
Sarek, you've been pulled down.
Oh!
As you let go of Kashna, leaving.
Oh.
Do I get pulled into the tower?
No.
You
Sarek got
you
you
got
out.
taken out of the grasp.
Can you?
Oh, so where am I?
I see.
At the surface of the water,
Super.
about 100 feet out, and Sarek immediately is pulled down.
I cannot see very well.
That is a 23.
Well, I won't be able to see much better either.
You can with your light.
Goodness.
No.
I'd like to
like
swim
that.
towards the tower.
I
I'm
like
mad
to
now.
illuminate any pollutants in the way
Well,
of
there's a
clarity.
rule better than that.
It's like a light in the mist or a light in the fog. It illuminates. It works, but only.
You were also being pulled
Hi.
very short.
I also don't know how to swim.
So I guess we can approach this.
As they're trying to go toward the tower.
You would see.
I will as well.
there's-
We'll go from above and below.
It's like you're trying to fly in the
Yeah.
water. You see Kashna flapping its arms in the middle of.
my face.
What's that?
Would you mind lighting up my facial camera?
Ah.
And I'm just gonna using my dash action to move full movement instead of half movement while swimming. Trudge along the bottom in their direction with my light,
Yes.
with my spotlight face glowing.
Uh-huh.
And Hector will dive into the water.
Okay. And you.
Diving suit style.
And
Just
Ilmir like,
Mm.
what do we do?
I think we let the grown-ups handle this.
Angry.
Yeah. So I'll
Actually, here's
stick.
the thing. There's no vocal cords. Her voice probably sounds exactly the same underwater.
It's just how audio works in underwater.
They
wouldn't
would
sound
hear it
like that.
different. Her voice would come out exactly the same.
Yeah, but it would
That's
still sound like
how it
because
works.
I don't have vocal cords.
Well, on top of that, you also don't. There's no.
Yeah.
You don't breathe air.
Nope.
it's just how you sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How they sound.
You guys would hear it.
So you'll be fine.
I'm perfectly fine here. I don't
You
need
just
to
can't
eat,
swim.
drink, breathe, or sleep.
You can't swim either.
I could probably try to. It's just
roll
difficult.
You don't know what swimming is.
Can I roll? I'm with Ozzy.
But you can't. Well, yeah, you can also see.
8.
22.
I rolled at disadvantage.
Okay. You would see as you're walking along the surface. Well, no, the bottom.
Bottom.
The floor of this lake. You would see about a dozen broken up rowboats with some skeletons inside of them.
Ah, well, glad we didn't continue with that project.
I mean, I'm just going to continue trudging past them.
And you roll perception specifically. And what did you get?
I got a 22.
Okay.
Oh, got double digits, so 12.
Hector, you would notice a couple, maybe 40 or so feet away, underneath one of the rowboats, you'd see a hand, but it is mechanical hand.
Like,
Similar, yes.
because yeah, okay. And
I'm looking for at the moment Sarek.
and I'm going to tap on you, like,
How I don't know if you can unless you dove down next to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll tap on you. And I'll point over to the mechanical
I'll
hand.
spotlight that direction that points me.
Sarek, you've been pulled very quickly towards the tower, and it's basically you stop at the tower, something's still holding on to you. Don't know what is, and you see a trapdoor leading into the tower. The trapdoor opens up, you are shoved in, and it closes. And
How-
now you are inside the
Question.
tower, and there's no water inside of it.
Question: Am I
It's
getting
completely
closer?
dry. Slowly, and steadily.
Can I roll?
Let's find out what's here.
Can I roll for that? Can I roll swim?
You see
That's
the
not
bottom
me.
of this
That's not us.
watchtower. The floor of this watchtower looks very similar to the previous one you were in, and it does seemingly have a roof. But from what you knew outside of it, it still had a broken. It still wasn't a full watchtower. It's as someone put that there more recently. But it's this about 30 or 40 foot in circumference floor room. There you would see a bed. Actually, no, you wouldn't see a bed. You would see some boxes and barrels. And you would see a cloaked figure just looking out one of the windows that seemingly has some sort of field in front of it to keep the water from coming in.
Interesting.
I will walk over to this cloaked figure. Dripping wet.
Can I roll to get closer?
You can't roll to swim.
Yes, you can.
Isn't it athletics?
No.
Yeah, athletics is what you're.
Can I
rolling
try?
there.
Yeah, you can try.
13.
You're moving about the same pace.
Alright.
So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So he points out the
the arm.
roar forged.
Yes.
I'm gonna look down, and I'm just gonna grab the arm.
And you pull it out, and it's just the arm.
Is it the same arm, or is it just the? Is it the left arm or the right arm?
Right.
Okay, so it's the one of the ones I lost.
At this
Yes.
point,
And
Hector's
you
going to
see
climb
they
back
would
up for
have,
air and
like-
then come back down.
There was a compartment on the wrist, on the back of the hand, but whatever was there is
I'm just
is
gonna
missing.
kind of open up my cloth and stuff it in there and hold it under my arm for now.
Yeah.
And continue and trying to find
Hector,
Sarek.
Hector climbed back up for air and then
You got to
came back down.
surface for a second,
Uh-huh.
and I'll just continue.
How many uses of message do I have?
I just see this faint
It's
glowing.
a cantrip at will in theory, unless
I have
it's-
a ring of it.
I know.
So is it at will?
Hey, did you know that if I was doing this, but
I
in
just see
that
this-
direction, I would be going
This
somewhere?
glowing headlight at the
Yeah.
bottom.
You're going slower
Um,
than you normally would because you
I
don't know how
will-
to swim.
Point at the
Because I can't swim. At some point, you will get exhausted.
glowing spotlight.
Hey, I'm pretty close to the
Insane.
tower anyway, so.
I'm at the base of the tower, and there isn't water in here.
Who are you messaging?
The direction of
The glowing
spotlight.
spotlight. So me. I am on my way. And I'm just you just see the headlight doing this. It's like slowly making my way across like old diving suit, basically.
Like,
who are you?
like the big, yeah.
Big metal ones, basically. That'd be a fun war.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Just brass.
I'm guessing you're the one who pulled me in here.
tubes and all
No.
that.
The water did that.
I will reach over to his hood and try to.
He's has a gloved hand.
Jade wouldn't be much use here.
Yes.
Can I try again? I'm gonna try to go faster.
Kashna doesn't know how to swim.
I can
No.
still try. Why can't I try?
You are not
Roll,
Doc
roll.
That was in-
Nah.
Hmm?
It's going slower now.
Sorry, you're running out of energy.
around.
You are now just slowly sinking into the water. You two would see Kashna just start to sink into the water.
She's
I
still,
don't.
it's still alive,
I'm
right?
looking
Yeah.
at the tower
It's
right
just
now.
seeming. It just ran out of. It's tired.
Does that mean the water just grabbed me
Nice.
again?
No such thing.
I can't even stop myself.
No. And you are pulled, and you see Kashna start
Shoved in.
being pulled into the direction of the tower, and the trapdoor opens up. It's shoved in, and Kashna is now there soaking
Yeah,
wet.
Hector's gonna swim for that trap door then.
I mean, I'm gonna walk over to it and try to pull it open.
You should not first.
No,
Okay, you pull it up.
I'm just gonna step in.
You just
I'm
step
gonna
down.
Close
It's,
it behind me
it's
for now.
completely dry in here. You're covering. You're wet, but
Hello.
and you would see this cloaked figure looking out one of the windows. Hello.
Are you the one who has taken my friends?
No, those were the water. That was the water. It
Oh.
does that.
It brings people
Yes.
while I'm in the dry. Is it lit up in here outside of my face?
Yeah, there's some torches,
Look at it in the dry. Look at the hand real quick.
and it looks very old. It doesn't look like it's made out of the same metal you are.
I'm gonna compare it to mine.
It seems to have a different maker design to it.
Ammunition.
Consistency.
Edible.
Bites finger. Burns. Hector, after a moment, he gets inside. He's gonna like keep the trapdoor open and just like, is there just a wall of water?
Yeah.
He's just kind of gonna.
And you like put your hand out,
Swish.
it's water.
I'm going to look around in like the barrels and stuff.
There's nothing in them.
Magic never ceases to amaze me.
One of the it seems as if there are 5 barrels. Each one seems to have a different thing that it's full of. One of the barrels is full of broken arrows and various other arrow parts. One of them appears to be full of various swords, and others various axes, hammers, and the last one is helmets.
Do you live here?
I exist here.
Gosh is gonna stand up now. Just
Okay. I would like my friend back now.
The cloak figure gestures to them.
Maybe leave.
I don't think
Only
that's
if
up
the
to him.
water lets you.
Why would the water bring people down here in the first place?
I do not know.
I'm gonna start speaking.
Are there
Almond.
like corpses in this
There
room?
are some skeletons piled up in the corner.
I'm gonna start.
Is the water
Of various shapes and
angry?
sizes.
I'm gonna start speaking Arin
I
to see
do
if he
not know.
understands.
I'm gonna walk over. And how tall is this figure?
Maybe about
In
Six.
Arin,
6'3", maybe.
can he understand
6'2".
me?
So I could probably see over
Patrick,
the
he
top
doesn't
of his
respond.
head.
What?
And I'm just gonna look out the window.
Can you
he's
understand
looking
me?
out.
And it's just the water.
Are you looking at something?
I'm trying to find it.
It?
The water.
Patrick, I start speaking
Water's
Arin
right
to see if he
there.
understands it.
No. The monster that brought you here.
Oh, I don't know. I was not brought here. I was
Well,
chasing my
but
friend.
now you cannot leave.
I disagree.
And like
is there
it's
still-
just like the rest.
Is there like stairs?
No, this is just one floor.
What about you?
Can I? I'm speaking Arin to him to see if he understands.
He does not
it.
respond.
I did not think so.
So it's just a couple of barrels and boxes.
And what I said was in the barrels. Different. It's as if it's sorted into different things.
Was there anything in the boxes?
The boxes seem to be full of. Some of them seem to be full of fish skeletons. Some seem to be full of seemingly humanoid skeleton hands.
I'm going to speak in deep speech.
And all of you would start hearing Kashna speak in this dark, menacing sounding language. Especially Hector would not like how it feels to hear it.
He heard me speak this once before to
Yes.
the giant skeleton.
It still doesn't.
I know.
I am going to walk over to the
To the
axe
van.
box,
Take.
and I'm going to see if there are any whole hatchets.
Can he understand
No,
me? Or
nothing-
does
there's
he
nothing full
acknowledge
in
me
these boxes,
speaking
in
in
these
deep
barrels?
speech?
What about you? How long have you been down here?
A long time.
Does he acknowledge me in speaking in deep speech?
No.
Okay.
What? I'm going to say very rapid fire in the 3 languages I speak: Common, Undercommon, and Dwarvish. Greetings. What is your designation? And I'm just going to say that 3 different times and see if
And
any of them
in-
strike a chord.
Dwarven, you hear H32456.
Yeah, basically the only thing that could survive down here would be a warforged.
2456.
I'm going to walk right up to this guy and start speaking in deep speech again. Ah! I hit it with my nose.
Can I help you?
Just like,
I will step up to him and I will take my mask off. Are you like me?
And he turns, he's covered in fabric. He takes off and you see half of its face. It has 2 different colored glowing eyes. Half of its face appears to be made out of bone.
Fun.
Is this yours? I'll pull the arm out of my cloak.
The right arm.
Uh-huh.
You see, he takes the glove off. You see, it's a human skeletal hand or a humanoid skeletal hand.
I think this is yours.
I lost that.
Would you like me to put it back on?
You can do that.
I can figure it out.
Crush is going to put its hand up to this guy.
He just puts his hand on your hand.
He's now holding your hand.
Yes.
Starts patting your hand.
We'll need to remove some of the wrappings.
The water will take it away again.
No, I will make sure it stays.
Is there?
So if you will allow me, I'm going to
upstairs?
start unbundling at the very least that arm,
Mm-hmm. And you see that, like, just the forearm,
which is
or
the
just
part
the
I have,
elbow,
right?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
up is just bone.
Do you wish this intact in case this does not work?
I have more.
Crunch!
Just crush the
Does that
bone
mean
off.
I'm just holding this guy's broken arm?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to let him have that, and then I'm going to start fiddling with I'm going to start tinkering.
Patrick, can I put his arm into
And
my backpack?
Patch.
I want to put
The
his arm into my
Warforged sits
backpack.
down on a box.
It's
been so long since the water's brought anyone
my
here.
best.
I have a question. Can I put his arm in my backpack?
Yes.
Yes. What?
All right.
What? It's just a skeleton hand.
What?
Okay.
What brought you here?
We were exploring, looking for more towers. All right, I'm going to roll my Tinker's Tools and hope for the best.
You have
Well,
made a great
What am I
mistake.
adding to this? It's proficiency plus what ability?
I would assume intelligence.
It's either intelligence or dexterity tends to be the two with Tinker's Tools.
Let's go intelligence.
11.
It's on. It's not like
Best.
the best, but it is not. It is connected.
Does it work? Or must I try more?
It is satisfactory.
I hope that works.
Does there seem to be any stairs?
No.
It is enough.
Is there any? This would be like the equivalent of the basement
Yes.
of the other one. There's nothing else odd here.
Roll investigation.
I'm
Yeah.
going to write down on one of the on
15.
a parchment.
You
What is your
would
name?
notice the spot of where a table very similar to the previous one would have been, but it is not there.
What is your name?
What did I say his designation was? H or A.
H32456.
2456.
That's what it
Hector
says.
2.
Wait, what? Wait, say it again.
H32456.
I'm
That
gonna
is
call
my
you Herrick.
designation.
Hector the
I'm
second.
calling you Herrick.
I am
No.
Your name is
Aussie.
Herrick.
I am.
I write this down.
Built
No.
to
Your name is
assist.
Herrick.
No. My designation is H312456.
I am
Its name is Ozzy.
designation Aussie. I am your assistant, if you wish.
What is your designation?
My designation is Aussie. That is the one I was given when I woke up.
What is your designation?
What do I roll to know what he's talking about? Because
There's no way you can know
Yeah.
what he's talking about. It might be whatever that Dwergar started
I-
listening naming.
I will pull out a very wet piece of paper,
And yeah, it does say that your designation on
lay
it.
it on the ground, and slowly unfold it, trying to make sure it stays in vaguely one piece.
Yeah.
Is this what you mean? And I'll peel it up and show him the piece of paper.
That is your designation, not your title.
My designation is Aussie.
That is your designation. Your title is Ozzy.
No,
I do not have a title.
Your title is Herrick.
No.
would you like a title? Or would you like to stay your designation?
My creators never gave me one. They did
Mine
not.
did not either.
They did not live long enough to do so.
Fold the very wet
I-
piece of
I
paper.
have seen others with titles.
If you would like to give me one, I will accept it. I'm sorry that the Warforged will not accept the Burns title for him.
That's racist.
Possibly.
I don't think it can.
You have survived.
Yes. Unlike the others. And it looks towards the pile of skeletons.
What were you,
Do skeletons have anything on them?
what was your,
No.
intention?
Our goal.
Can I
We
take
were
one of their... What
fighting.
side arm did I have?
I was
Right.
I'd like to take one of their left arms.
okay. I was
Shoved into bag.
the light in the fog. We were fighting
Like this.
brighter,
Oh, I see.
but my light does not work anymore.
Where is it?
He like looks up and you see this empty hole where a gem used to be.
Oh,
The water took it from me.
I would like to retrieve it, if we can.
I'm going to look outside the window. Does there seem to be anything table shaped that I could see?
Table shaped?
Yes. Table shaped.
Roll.
Heard him.
And the problem is you can't really
Ooh.
see any much very far into the water.
I mean, I
That's
will
20.
help
So 25 total.
by putting my face up to above him.
You see the table.
I'm going to step back. How big is this window?
Don't you dare break this window.
It's like like maybe 2 feet big.
It's a little arrow slit. You're not going to fit through there.
Yeah.
Go through
So
the
I'm
trap door.
going to walk up to the trap door.
No, the water will kill you, like it did the others that tried to escape.
Who said I'm escaping? I'm bringing something in here.
Do not leave. You will not come back.
I'm going to open the trap door.
Okay.
I would listen to the survivor
Is that my title?
if you choose it.
I do not choose my title. It is given to me.
You're a survivor.
How far away was the table?
It is different than other titles.
Yes.
You were a follower of Creator.
Yes. I'm sorry, out of character. What name do we give him?
Oh, his name. He has not
Oh.
been given a name.
So far, Aussie's called him the survivor, and that's it.
And Kashna.
I was going to suggest Sir Viver
No.
or Vivor.
That's what
Vivor.
Aussie stance
Vivor?
is.
Sir Vivor.
If you want to call him Vivor, that's fine. I will
Vivor.
accept that.
Vivor.
Ozzy
Or
called
Vivor.
him a survivor, so
Well, then it's up to you if you say it in character.
it's not within Hector's character. That was just out of character. Anyway, if anybody else wants to use that, that's fine. Anyway, yes,
Like
it is.
Vivor.
Yes. I'm a cleric of the Creator.
The Creator was not well known to my creators. My creators were not human.
Neither were mine. And I will say that in Dwarvish.
What do you mean?
He says
by,
in Dwarvish back, dwarves.
What do you mean by
Don't
not
you mean dark dwarf?
not human, as in orc or goblin?
Dwarves.
Right.
Looks like the Duergar.
Ooh, Kasha, when he says dwarves, Kasha
Right,
widens,
but
widens
they're
his
just
eyes and then just
a
steps
variant of
back
humans.
into darkness.
No. Most humans
You noticed this. I'm not trying to hide from you.
Those ones do.
Sydney. And as he says
But-
dwarves, Kasha just widens his
I
eyes.
do
and
not
steps
know of
back into
humans that
darkness.
like to live underground.
Well, those
How far was the
ones
table?
do. Because the humans.
100 feet out?
No. This is
What?
the tongue of humans, and then I'll switch to Undercommon. And this is the tongue of Dwagar. Which you don't
And
understand.
he said, and Vivor says in Dwarvish, I do not speak the language of the dark ones. The dark short
I-
ones.
Racist.
Do
So
I'll say that in
racist. That's
so you're
fine.
telling me that
That's fascist.
dwarves aren't humans?
No.
no, they are humanoid
What are they?
Dwarves.
dwarves. They were birthed from the rocks.
They're not dwarves where you come from.
Well,
I
there are the humans.
No.
no, you are human. Are you?
Yeah, yes, I'm certainly.
I'm gonna get a
human.
little uncomfortably close.
Please get uncomfortable.
And Vibor
Listen.
starts getting uncomfortable.
Oh, okay.
Examining.
All right, I'm human.
I would like to make that.
He says in Dwarvish. Joseph, can you just lean into Connor's face? He appears to be human.
Would like to very specifically examine
You ever
the
get
ears for
uncomfortably
any
close?
amount of pointage.
He appears to be human.
Are his ears vaguely pointed?
No,
Okay.
I'm yes, thank you. I was fully aware of that.
Dwarves are not human. Have you not seen any
They have
dwarves in your
very
time?
wide ears.
Right, but that's just a different kind.
No,
How is the Dwarven Empire going?
Dwarven
Do I
Empire.
have any? No clue.
No.
I
Right,
Have
well,
you left yet?
have not heard.
I
of
have
it.
not. I've been kind of like.
Costa
sitting
walks out
right
from the
before
darkness
going
Can I-
and writes
roll?
down.
can I roll history
They're
on
gone.
the Dwarven Empire?
Patrick. Costa's
6.
gonna walk out into the darkness. Write down. They're gone.
Well, this is common knowledge for anybody that's taken history class in this world, which you probably have.
I
I don't
have.
know about Sarek. Sarah probably has not.
Yeah.
But the dwarves, like the dwarves, elves, halflings, gnomes, were killed off in a war between the orcs, goblins, and goblinoid
Right,
orcish races. Humans arrived around the time the war was starting.
We have designated him Viver.
Viver.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is Survivor.
And yes, the humans arrived around the time the war was starting, so they were there to help the dwarves, elves, and all those races, but they were not able to stop it from them from being killed off. But you would know that.
Patrick, I just write. They're gone.
They are very resilient.
What? No.
But
I'm sorry. But
then
they're
not.
gone. Dwarves are not gone.
But they
Their
are.
empire cannot fall.
But
No,
it did.
it might have fallen. The Duragar still exists.
The Duragar are from.
How tall is this
They're just
region?
they're just
How tall is this guy?
humans.
No,
Costa's gonna walk over and just do this.
you are human. I
Grabs
am
his
not.
head.
He is not. And you? What are you?
Human.
Are his ears pointed in any
No.
way, shape, or form?
No.
Does he look human?
I'm human.
And that is Bird.
Hello, bird. I am.
It
Vibrant.
screams.
He said, "Hello, bird. I am Vibrant." Writes down. They're gone.
And
No.
do you really
I would
believe
know.
that Sodri is human?
Well,
Sodri has horns.
yes. I can't really explain that, but yes, human, but was cursed, or one of their ancestors were cursed, or they did some kind of dealing with a
So
devil.
what about, as you call
Are
them,
you looking out the window?
humans With
Viver will walk
very
over to you.
Short, wide,
What are you looking at for?
black beards.
There's a table.
It's
Over
just-
there.
A kind of human.
The water took that out
Do
before
not
it
understand.
locked. before
Neither
it
do
trapped
I.
over here. Do you need it?
Yeah.
Is Elmira just a child to you?
Ozzy,
No, she's
She
just
is
short.
she is a very short human.
what is your designation?
They call me Sarek.
They call me Sarek.
Wishes for the retrieval of
table. Will you help me get it?
I will assist.
Is the table
We are
5
safe
pounds or
outside.
more?
We are safer in
less?
water than they are.
Yes,
Is
they
the
do
t-
not need.
The monsters do not.
Well, Patrick, is the
the
table
monster
5
does not
pounds or
see us
less?
as alive.
So,
That is complicated.
can I cast Mage Hand at level 1?
No.
At slot 1?
No.
I wanted to do 10
You don't
pounds
have
or
Mage
more.
Hand.
No.
Or
Oh, I
less.
think you also got an extra spell slot.
I know. True Strike.
No,
Oh,
spell
no.
slot.
Wow, you got true
No,
strike.
I got a new spell slot and a new spell known.
Why did you True Strike?
Because none of the other level 1 spells are good.
True Strike is a cantrip.
Exactly. I can get,
First
I can
level
get
spell.
another one.
Yeah,
No,
and
it
a
does-
level 1.
No, it doesn't say I get another level 1 spell. It says I get another spell.
Aaron.
Cantrips
you
are
waste it on
counted in a
cantrip?
different spot than first level spells.
That's not what the website told me. It just said spells known is 3.
Yes, and cantrips known is a different
Cantrips.
number.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you know 3 level 1 spells.
You have to choose a first level spell because cantrips known are
didn't
in a
know
different
that.
list.
So, yes.
Yeah, there's
Viver-
cantrips known and spells known. You didn't get into
So,
cantrips.
Ozzy says that is complicated.
Mhm.
And then Viver goes, I am aware.
Yes.
What? It's
Um,
complicated?
Us being
Oh.
alive.
Yes, there is that whole matter.
The water does not see
What
us
color
as
is
such.
his magic?
Green.
Okay. I was just curious.
So do you...
Well, green and the human part,
Right, well,
skeleton part of his face.
talks of humans and other kinds of humans out of the way. Do you know why the water insists on us staying here until we die?
No. Well, I
no,
will not
but
die.
we will get the table. Or what is in it.
What's it? What table?
Ozzy and me will not die.
There's
Uh,
a table just out there. And I point out the table where it wasn't.
What's so great about the table?
Remember the last table in these towers?
Oh, the hollow tables with the slots in them.
Is that what you were looking
Yes,
for?
do you still have that
There's something in
disc
it.
I made?
Oh,
Or the one, the other one? I'm sorry, not the one I made. The other, the
The-
one from the other tower.
the slot thing?
Uh-huh.
Did you take that?
Yes.
I mean, we would have taken it out after.
Well, we need a key.
Yeah.
We're not just gonna leave the key. It's
What is
done.
that?
This is useful.
A key of sorts, we believe. At least.
It opened another table. Do you have magic?
Of what kind? I am magic.
Do you have spells?
No.
We may need
I was
someone
not
to
given
help
magic.
activate the table.
I was not given magic.
Can you see the table for you? Do you have magic? You do. Can you see the table?
I mean, with your help, yes, he can.
And how far out?
It's about 100 feet out.
Do you have one spell off the top of my head that's more than 100 foot range?
Is it light?
It's guiding bolt.
Angle.
It will
You
go
will
straight
need
to the water.
Watch for us and prepare to activate it. from
I have
here.
Eldritch Blast.
I can do that.
Oh, yeah, it is. But you can't. It's not.
But so we
It didn't
will-
work last time, remember?
We will trudge out.
No, it almost blew up the table.
And you feel something pulling at you, but it's not doing really anything.
I'm just gonna, swat like a bug.
Well, there's nothing there.
I know, but I just kind of got like you walk through a spider web, you can feel it, and you're just like,
Mhm.
get off.
You look like a maniac.
You and
when you're
Viver
going with it.
reach the table. It does have the same slot. Place it. It starts glowing. It says the same things as the previous one did.
Wait, does that mean the
It
rune?
says
Wait, that means you
Valor.
didn't do a new rune.
What?
It's the same rune then.
It says Valor, Maverick, Galliorinol, and Yor.
All right.
So it's at a new name.
Does it?
Galliorinol.
Was that
Yeah.
the name of the plant?
Yes.
The
That was the name
so
of
this
the
one
plant.
doesn't open up.
No.
Is ours? Or what color is this one?
Yellowish.
Is the rune that we made a different color?
No.
Okay.
It's the name of the plant.
No. Just through the window.
Yeah.
And it hits. And you see the box. Perfectly Sealed.
Under my arm. Anything else in the table?
Take the key back. Take the key back.
Yeah,
Why was the plant's name
pink.
on the door? On the thing?
And I'm actually going to take a second and try to dig out the other 3 little. Oh wait, no. There's only the one in the middle, right? Oh, I pictured the runes as being each of a.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I'll pry it out. Trudge back to the tower.
And you get back inside.
I will hand
Yeah,
you back the
tree.
key. And I'm going to shake.
Your stuff inside.
Is it locked?
One of these days, it's going to be filled with glass items, and it's just going to break when you do that.
Is it locked?
It's sealed.
I'm going
Not
to
locked.
open it towards you.
Whoa!
Who was it that opened it towards me the first time?
I didn't. Hector did not. Hector
You're the
did
one
not
that opened it
You?
last time.
No, the box. I was looking at it and someone just opened it as I was looking.
I think it was Sadri. No, Sadri wasn't there.
No.
It was
Sanju was there for the box.
it was Kosh. No.
Mm.
I think it was Kashna.
It's not Koshna.
The other person it could have been was either you or Sarek
I think it was Sadri because that was we opened the box during.
No.
Sadri
was
was
there.
there.
when you
He
opened
was
the
there
box.
for that session.
So it was one of you
It
two.
was
It
you.
wasn't me.
You opened the box. There was no towards you.
Regardless, I'm going to not open it towards me and just open it towards the trapdoor.
And it has very similar things to the previous one. It has the
So it has
scroll,
different things.
tools, a key.
Wait, who has the?
I got the scroll.
Okay. Like
Scroll.
a key?
Yes. It is this small bronze key.
My die.
And it's in a different language.
What else? There's the
And a
tools.
silver ring.
What tools?
Mason's tools.
Does it
Just
have
another set of
the
Mason's
Does it
tools?
have the piece of paper in a different language?
Yes, I mean it has a scroll,
Ancient
which
Common.
Hector will unravel.
And then
Can I see the ring again?
The other ring,
I mean,
the new ring.
It looks slightly
yes,
different than
but
yours.
I would like to keep this one if that's all right.
Yes, I want to figure out what it does first.
How are you going to do that?
More specifically, I'm going to have Kashna do it, but
What?
I mean, I'd like to look at it and just see if there's anything there's not going to be, but I'm going to see if there's anything I recognize on it.
No.
Is there anything Viverse recognizes on this ring?
No.
Okay.
Actually, he will looking at the ring and one of the human generals had a ring like that.
What about like the ring? Like yes.
Yes, that as well.
Right. What does the new ring do?
I will give it to Kashna to figure it out.
Detect magic.
While that's going on, Hector's unraveling the scroll.
I can cast
It
that.
looks very
As much as I
similar.
want.
It has the blueprints of another
just-
tower.
Evocations.
Ah,
It lets me cast detect magic as a cantrip.
Not as a cantrip, it's at will.
It's,
So as
it's
much
a
as I
different
want.
tower for the record. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't use spell. I don't use spell slots for it.
Yes. So kind of an
Detect magic
So-
will not tell you what it does.
I know,
but
but
it says
I mean,
the School of
hey,
Magic. And
if I use it enough, it will.
No. Detect
No?
magic in D&D only tells you what
Oh.
school of magic it is
Okay.
and if it's magical.
Okay.
So what
You-
school of magic is this?
I have to think what the schools of magic are because I don't know what the schools of magic are off the
divination,
top of my head.
transmutation.
There's abjuration, divination, enchantment, conjuration, evocation, necromancy, transmutation.
I have Arcana ready.
There are only 7.
Yeah.
Can I roll Arcana to figure out what it does?
Yeah.
23. No, sorry, 21. Why?
It's another ring message.
I'm going to keep this one. I'm keeping this one.
Sorry, Aussie does.
Aussie had a claim to it, but
Aussie has a
Aussie
claim to
did
this
have
one.
a claim to it, but if anyone tells her what it does, she will, in fact, request the bird keep it.
I'm going to say Kashna, knowing you can't understand me, then just shrug right down. It does message like the last one.
Your paper? It's wet.
Yeah.
Oh right, I can't do that.
Drying things out is
I'm going to. How much can I cast it per day?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to put it on mouth. It can use message to Ozzy.
And you hear in Kashna voice.
You hear this.
Speak in common in Ozzy's head. You don't
Oh,
hear
okay.
it yet.
It can give you
the bird keep it.
so I can speak to you guys now.
Well, at least one of you.
No, yeah, one at a time.
well, that's
Still.
better than none.
Me too.
That is an increase by more than 100%.
If you're curious, by the way, message, if I'm correct, is an evocation cantrip or transmutation.
It's
I had
Sending
it
is
up.
evocation.
transmutation.
Sending is evocation,
In your head,
which is
Nate.
weird.
Transmutation.
Yes.
in your head, you hear. Finally!
Why is
Sending is
You do have to point at who
evocation.
you're trying.
Why?
I know.
offensively send,
I mean,
or send an offensive message.
Just think about who I'm
Why is
I'm
it-
pointing at. And I'll just point at you and go.
And you can do vicious mockery
I
through
see.
it.
I mouth it. You hear it, but no voice is coming out.
Why?
The spell of a
What's your
cantrip.
name?
is the
Is
same.
he?
Viber looks at Ozzy. Why is the bird excited?
The bird cannot speak with
I can speak
words.
to you now.
You can.
Yes.
Why is he excited?
Because
Point-
usually the bird could not speak.
Points to Hector. No, that was just him speaking in his little voice.
No, Koshner just laughs maniacally in Hector's head, and he's like, "Why?
That wasn't in your head though. He says it out loud.
Oh,
The plant in your head goes, I did not like that.
neither did I.
I would like to
idiot.
I would.
Is that in Hector's head?
Yes.
What?
Anything that's not
I
Kashna
would,
or a
but I
lack
can't.
will be in your head.
I can't hear words you're saying.
I would, but I cannot.
Why?
Because the water will stop me.
We will stop the water.
It is what they thought.
Do you happen to know
I'll
where this
cast
key
Hellish
goes to?
Rebuke at the
There are
water.
two of us, though.
Yes.
Patrick, I'll cast Hellish
We can
Rebuke
stop
at the water.
If you want to be
it makes whatever I
technical,
point at.
um,
Nate.
for all it's worth,
Yeah.
things that are submerged in water take half fire damage.
Oh,
just
I know.
Period.
I know. I don't care.
So,
Also, it does 2d10
Caution voice
points of
is
fire
in fact
damage
offensive
on a
to all
failed
ears.
check. And on a successful check, it's half that. So still do 2d10,
Yeah.
just half the damage. So that's a lot of damage.
But, well,
I said the line.
it's potentially quarter damage.
Even when being able to
Yes,
speak,
but I'm not going to do
Koshner-
that in the water. I'm not an idiot.
Don't
That's what
vicious.
that
Don't
15 is
hellish
for. I'm not an
rebuke the
idiot.
water.
You looking for some protection? Or deal some damage?
Oh my god.
That's a maximum if they succeed of 5 damage.
Right. Well,
Because it's 2d10. Well, no, if they succeed,
Oh.
and then if they're submerged in water,
I agree. My voice is offensive to all ears.
I
Good thing
suppose
Viber doesn't have any ears.
that's what we came for. Now we just need to figure out how to leave.
We must
I-
defeat the water.
we can defeat the water.
How?
We cannot see it.
There's a lot of water out there.
What you buying?
Not
Sorry, what
the
you
water.
buying?
It is what is in the water.
There's something
How much
the
can
old
you
friend.
buy?
No, no,
To all
no.
ears.
You were
It
correct.
cannot be seen.
This changes
It
nothing.
is invisible.
I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised. Gosh,
I have seen it once when it tried to come in.
Right. What prevents it
No,
from
no, no.
I was looking. I grabbed the wrong book. I meant to grab my pile of paper.
Okay. I thought you were gonna look at your monster.
You want to
I
protect
don't
yourself
care
or
that
deal
much.
some damage.
You were like, right.
Is it real?
Yes.
What keeps it out?
I do not know.
Fascinating.
What?
How long does that burn? 10 minutes.
How long does what burn?
How loud that was.
10.
I'm so sorry.
Which is the senses one. It gives me blind sense up to 10 feet, which is a very small radius,
What you buying?
and it only lasts for 10 minutes.
You know, so does this thing. It also has blind sense.
But if it gets close enough to me, I can see it.
You can feel it.
I
You
love
can
this
see
because I can actually talk now. Because I can mouth in common. I just can't speak it normally.
Yeah, except you mouthing looks like an opening and closing beak.
Yes, but that really means
the
nothing.
map.
That means nothing.
Well,
Yes, it does mean nothing.
being able to form lips is a crucial part.
We
of
should.
You cannot
Not-
form. You
Not
cannot.
for message.
I can
Okay, not for
find
message.
it.
Yeah.
I have
just
an
the whole
idea.
thing.
We get it in here.
How?
Bait.
If you look at me, I will be pissed.
Them? They are living.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
Would you be the bait
Patrick.
For what?
for
Patrick.
water?
If you pick
What's it going to do to me?
Yes.
I don't know.
I have decided the bird.
No.
We have decided the bird.
No.
Myra goes over to you and tries to pick you
Walks
up.
away, just like inch back, inch back, inch back.
I have changed my mind, Sarek.
I will blow your fucking head off.
Would you be the
Ah.
bait?
We will need you to be ready.
Fine by
I
me.
can be ready. What am I supposed to do? Nothing?
Have your spear.
As you can see, Tasha is very violent. He can speak.
Do you have your spear on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my staff, but nothing else.
I have a quarterstaff too.
I have.
I have a crossbow.
Axes.
I have a dagger.
Viver has
I have
his
an
new
Eldritch
hand.
blast.
Do you need weapons?
I
He
take
looks
out,
over at the barrels of weapons.
Those are broken.
I take out his arm.
He goes over. You see him go over, reach into the pile of swords, and just pull out the blade part of a sword.
Okay.
It's gonna be very
Sarek.
effective.
Can I have some of those?
Yes. Sarek.
Handful.
Ah, yes. Chips.
Do these count as daggers?
Snap.
My speaker is killing itself trying to speak Kashina.
I'm sorry.
I have a
That's
question.
how he sounds.
So if I grab a bunch of, let's say, long
it.
sword blades, would they count as daggers for
Short
me?
swords.
Or short swords?
Short swords.
You think short sword?
How many
Yeah.
short swords can I grab? and
Not
add to
many.
my
Imagine how much it
collection?
hurts.
Not
me
many.
to Speak
Three?
that.
Yeah, no, watch him
friend,
just
What
shred
am I
with
gonna- what am I
that.
gonna
Roll 1d4.
Yeah. All right. I gotta head out, so just
Four.
expect Hector to go along with the plan, whatever it is, and he can have a problem with it later. So
He now T-poses in the corner like we always do.
Bye, Hector.
Hector is now glitching.
4.
I should be leaving very shortly as well.
Well, this will be over soon.
Okay.
My
I'm
plan.
about to learn
We
speaking.
need you to be outside the trapdoor.
Sounds good.
And
Ozzy, you got my back?
Ozzy
Yes.
will let you know when it is about there. And then get inside. And it will follow. I assume.
Ozzy, do you think you could locate the thing? Because I sure as heck can't.
Once it is closer, yes.
Okay. Just shout something.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk over to the trap door, make sure Ozzy is like there.
I mean, I'm going to be right behind him.
Yeah.
I am getting
I'm
ready.
just gonna, like,
I am ready.
I
for
have
action.
it ever so.
What does
not-
damage resistance mean?
It means they take half damage of whatever those types is.
Okay, just need to make sure.
I am preparing to cast Eldritch Blast just in
Immunity
case.
means immunity.
Mhm.
Magic resistance means advantage on saves against magic. I
I'm
can-
going to
yeah.
blub my way out
What
of
are you?
the
What are you
trap door.
wearing? Like, what's your clothes?
It's essentially just
Because I basically just have a grip on the back of your shirt, and I'm preparing to pull you back in.
It looks like I'm wearing kind of like sweats in a long sleeve shirt, except
Wait, what are you trying to get?
not like that.
What are you trying to get?
Except not.
I'm confused on
All
where
right.
we're trying to go. Why do we want to go back outside?
They're killing the water.
How are they
We are going
killing
to
the
murder
water?
some water.
How are they going to?
Are we doing combat tonight?
Well, it won't take very long, depending on how much damage. Well, no. Let's end there.
We can do it
You
next
can figure
time.
it out next time.
But
Thank you for joining us on Dungeonfinders, where we
just
don't
outside,
find
I have my
dungeons.
hand on the back of his shirt. To pull
That is
him
not
in.
the outro. Try again. Do the outro.
Let's murder some.
Goodbye. Thank you, Karif, for watching Dungeonfinders,
Where we don't.
where you
find
have not
dungeons.
found a dungeon.
Nor will we.
Jokes on you,
I
Joseph.
dungeon.
No, it's
Not like the typical.
it is a cellar.
D&D
That is
dungeon.
what it is.
I found
it's
the
a cellar.
Warforged. Joseph thought he was gonna find a dungeon today because I was asking
He was
about
wrong.
it. Jokes on you. It was next week.
Okay.
Well, hopefully it's next week because I'm going to be gone in 2 weeks. I'm going to be one-shotting a ranger.
Hopefully it's not the day you're gone. That would be incredible.
Thank you. I'm sorry
Bye.
for blowing up your mic.
Thank you for joining us.
You're speaking.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not sorry.